It's a beautiful evening, my wonderful people. If you can hear me, can I get it in the comment section? Okay. Thank you, everybody. A beautiful evening to us all. Rana, good evening. Miracle, good evening. Solis, good evening. Joseph, good evening. Thank God, good evening. Yusuf, thank you for the feedback. Stephen, good evening. Tito Bilolua, good evening. Lucky, good evening. Kalista, good evening. Jeremiah, good evening. Emmy, good evening. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Please come out. Let's see you. John, good evening. Oluwatsoni, good evening. Christiana, good evening. Aisha, good evening. Itohan, good evening. Emmy, good evening. Praise, I see you, good evening. Oche, good evening. Assis, good evening. Adepoju, good evening. Alex, good evening. All right, so yes, we are welcome to today's class again. How are we all doing? How was our day? Hope our day went well. Hope it wasn't stressful. How was our day generally? How was our day? Hope it went well. Makonjola, I see you. I see you. Good evening. Shoma, I see you. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Jane, I see you. Good evening. Arina, good evening. I see you too. Okay, Lucky, your day went well. All right, that's beautiful to hear. John, your day went well too. So let's stress with classes. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Tito Bilolua, your day went well. Henrietta, your day was stressful. What's up? How did it go? Tell me. How did your day go? Why was it stressful? Umbuchi said, okay. Anthony said, great. All right. Alex said my day was good. Thanks for asking. Okay, that's beautiful to hear. Stressful rain, electricity problem, and I have lots of work to do. So Rana, how do you plan? How do you plan on doing that? How do you plan on coping? My day went well, all right. My day went good. Thanks for asking. Okay. So to everybody that is asking how my day went too, my day went so well. Thank you guys for asking. John said I've been anticipating this class all day. Okay. Okay. Golden said very sharp. Okay. Christiana said my day was stressed. All right. So I can see everybody is ready for the class today. I can see everybody's ready for the class today. So as usual, I want our energy to be on 100. I want our vibe to be on 100. Anything that is going to distract you from the class, make sure you shift it away. So yes, as you are joining, please, you know how we do it. Make sure you subscribe and like the live so you not get disconnected, please. If you've not done that, I would give you 1 minute to do that now, 30 seconds. Please. Okay, Rana said I'm going to my neighbor for electricity. Please, Rana, please go to your neighbor, please. Okay, so make sure you subscribe and you like the live so you will not get disconnected. And I'm this mind and spirit and soul is ready for the class. Okay. So quick one. Um, I want to ask few questions from us. But first of all, how was the class yesterday? How was the class yesterday? How did you feel when the class was going on? How was your energy when the class was going on? Were you happy? Were you sad? Were you just there? Okay, let's just end the class. How was the class yesterday? Oh, Inamdi, thank you so much for asking. My day went well. My day went well. Yeah, Steven, calm down. The class is going to start. Calm down. I know you people cannot wait for the class to start. The class is going to start soon. Esther said, I am prepared. Okay, that's beautiful to hear. The class was awesome. Perfect. It was great. It was good and I enjoyed it. Amazing. The class was very amazing. Yesterday was awesome. Okay, and I see hope Mr. Favor would be the tutor today as well. Though all our tutors at PDU, they are on 100. All our tutors at PDU are on 100. So put your mind at rest. Amazing class so far. Yeah, it was good. Love the teaching skill. All right, that's beautiful to hear. So yes, now that I know the class yesterday was awesome, I would be asking us few questions before we go into today's class to make sure everybody is on the same page. So it will not look like some people are left behind and they don't really know what happened yesterday. So yes, the first question I would be asking us. The first question I would be asking us is, what is product design? What is product design? Is there anybody that wants to help me on that? Okay, what is product design? Anybody that wants to help me with that? What is product design? Hey, this one that nobody is typing anything. Do we not know what product design is? Please, Mr. Favor is listening to this call. Please, please. What is product design? Anybody that wants to help me with that? Okay, Christiana said she's prepared for today's class, just that she could not get a glass of juice. Please, Christiana, before the class starts, make sure you at least have a glass of water beside you if there is no juice. Okay, Kalista said product design is the creation of digital or physical products to gain market power. All right, Prey said it's the process of creating digital or physical products. Okay, still the same thing. Oluwani Femi said it is the process of creating digital products to gain market power. All right, all right, all right, all right. I can see we are all following. I'm getting almost the same definition here, which means we all paid attention to the class yesterday. So yes, I was going crotchet. You don't forget. I don't want to hear that, please. I don't want to hear that. Don't let me speak pidgin. You've forgotten how. Don't fall Mr. Favors and please. Okay, product design is the process of creating digital or physical products to gain market power. All right, that's beautiful. I'm seeing another different one here. It's the process of creating a product to solve a problem from idea to final version. All right, that's beautiful. So, yes, I would be asking us one more question, or let me just say another question. So, yes, who can help me with this again? What is product management? What is product management? Okay, for product design, I am seeing the ability to attract people and making them stay by using your product. All right, that's a good one. Product design is how the product will make money. Frey said aim of the product to be adoptable by Mr. Favor. Okay, so what is product management? What is product management? Okay, Inamdi said product design is the process of creating and developing concepts for manufactured products, considering factors like functionality, aesthetics, user experience, and sustainability. All right, thank you for that beautiful one. So, yes, what is product management? What is product management? Okay, Ugochi said product management is the process of planning, developing, and launching a product to meet customer needs and business goals. All right. Sarah said product management is about overseeing a product from start to finish. Okay, Yusuf said product management is the business process of planning, developing, launching, and managing a product or service. It looks like I'm learning something here because I'm just seeing different definitions. Okay. Oluwatsoni said product management is the process of managing a product, ensuring all that is needed for a product to work in unison in short communication. Okay. The creation of creating and developing digital products to gain market power. I think you are talking about product design. Okay, business process of planning, developing, and managing a product or service. Okay. Thank you so much for the beautiful definitions. I can see we are all on the same page, but I'm going to ask one more question. I'm going to ask one more question. Yes, so Mr. Favor told us something about criterias for choosing a UI UX tool. So if you know you were in class yesterday, can I get those criterias Mr. Favor told us? So what are the criterias for choosing a UI UX tool? Okay, inside Iowa said product management is the process of guiding a product from its initial idea to its launch and beyond. It involves understanding customers' needs, defining the product vision, prioritizing features. All right, thank you so much for that wonderful one. Thank you. And said product management is the creation of roadmaps and strategies and ensures a smooth flow and success of a product. Okay. When you look at a product management is the process of developing, launching, and maintaining a product or service that meets the needs and expectations of users. All right, you all gave me beautiful explanations, beautiful definitions. Okay, easy to use, pricing, price support is supported on different devices. All right. Kudos, you've started drinking. Please don't finish the juice before class starts. So, okay. User needs and experience, pricing, support, ease of use. Okay. Ease of use, support, how easy it is to collaborate with the tool. Can it be tested on multiple devices? Support. Okay, that's beautiful. So, thank you so much for not falling PDU's hand, for not following my hand, for not following Mr. Favor's hand. I'm sure wherever Mr. Favor is now, he's going to be smiling because it looks like everybody followed what has been taught. So, okay, I can see we are still dropping some definitions, how to understand the tool to get up support, tested on multiple devices, price. Okay. Can it keep track of your design version? Okay, perfect. Ease of use, multiple devices selection, support ability to collaboration. All right. So, yes, if you know you enjoyed yesterday's class, because with what I am seeing, I can see we enjoyed yesterday's class. So, if you know you enjoyed yesterday's class, can I get I love PDU in the comment section? If you know PDU did amazing, PDU did wonderful. Can I get it in the comment section? I love PDU. Can I get it in the comment section? Product management. Okay, I can still see some definitions still coming in. Okay, thank you. Okay, I love PDU. I love PDU. Please, I love PDU. Let it keep coming in the comment section. If you know you love what PDU is doing, it's just the first class. I mean, and these comments I'm seeing, these beautiful answers I'm seeing. I can even myself. I love PDU. I love PDU. So yes, if you are just joining, please make sure you subscribe and like the live. Kalista said, I hope it continues like this. You know, there is something I said yesterday. I said, after the end of this training, If PDU doesn't deliver, come inside my DM and come and tell me, oh, Miss Ella, you are lying. So don't worry about that one. Just keep that one aside and wait till the end of the training. Please, how long does each class last? 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Okay, so if you are just joining, make sure you subscribe and like the live. Okay, so it is time for us to start today's class. It is time for us to have another amazing session today. It is time for us to have another beautiful session today. As I am like this, my jotter is with me, my pen is with me, my glass of juice is with me, my laptop is directly in front of me. So please, if those things I listed are not with you, make sure you get it beside you now. Okay, Ima said, I got my PC today. Find it difficult to practice what was taught yesterday, but I tried, Sha. Okay, okay, okay. You used the video, right? Okay. And please, if there is anything you didn't get in class, that's why there is always recorded version. Please make sure you make use of it. Go to the recorded version and watch again and watch over and over and over again. Okay, yes. So I was saying we are going to start the class now. Yes. So if you are ready for today's class, you know how we do it. If you are ready for today's class and you are sure everything that is needed, you have it already. Can I get it in the comment section? Okay. Ima Peter, you use the video. All right, that's beautiful. So if you are ready for an amazing session again, can I get it in the comment section? If you want me to invite our tutor for today, our tutor is ready for us. So I don't know if we are ready for our tutor. So if you know you are ready for the tutor today, can I get it in the comment section? Okay, Edinam is all ready. Okay, Bas is all ready. So if you are ready, if you are ready for today's class, can I get it in the comment section? If you are ready for today's class, can I get it in the comment section? I tried practicing today, though I didn't finish. Mr. Favor's teaching makes this UIUX design very easy, bumper to bumper. I'm fully ready, 100%. All right, so now I'm going to pass over my mic. I'm going to hand over the mic to the tutor for today. So, Mr. Favor Francis, are you ready for us today? Mr. Favor, are you available for us today?
Okay, okay. No man down, no man down, no man down. Thank you so much, Ella, for that wonderful time today and that wonderful section. I really appreciate you. Come on, somebody help me celebrate our beautiful, wonderful host, Miss Ella. Trust me, if you see her, I don't know, I've forgotten the name of that lady that won Miss Universe recently, but Ella is just that I've been begging her to get into the wrong way and all that, but she's not ready. So come on, you guys should help me celebrate our beautiful, beautiful Miss Ella. Celebrate her for this wonderful time. Celebrate her for this wonderful time with us. Celebrate her for this wonderful time with us. Thank you so much for that awesome time, Miss Ella. I really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys know how we do it. You guys know how we roll. You guys know how we get everything to be gigi gigi, right? Let me use that word. Okay, so I believe everybody you're ready. I hope that if you needed energy drink for this class, you've taken energy drink. So whatever energy drink that you normally take or that you take, go and take it now before we start. Because of remember what we said in our class, it's not a time for sleeping, it's not a time for checking, it's not a time for being dull. This is not a UI class that's a time for being dull, right? So everybody, let's get rolling. Now, you guys know how we roll. before we get started, everybody start putting your phone on loudspeaker. Put your phone on loudspeaker. Put your phone on loudspeaker. I want to make trouble with somebody tonight. I told myself that I will go to case with somebody tonight. It might not be my personal case. It might be your case, but I don't know. I just told my friend that today I want to make trouble. You know, everything my body, they pinch me. I want to make trouble. Put your phone on loudspeaker now, everybody. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Put your phone on loudspeaker. Put your phone on loudspeaker. Anybody by your side, I don't care where you are. Just put that phone on loudspeaker. My body, they pepper me tonight. Put on loudspeaker. As you are putting that phone on loudspeaker, use your left hand. Use your left hand together with your center finger. Just tell the person shift, 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 shift. Tell the person shift, no matter where you're connecting from. If you're close to anybody, if let it be a minister, tell the person to shift to give you space you want to learn. I told you, don't be scared. I will fight your case to the last. I will fight your case to the last. I will fight that case to Supreme of Supreme Courts. I will fight your case to the last. Don't be scared. If I fight the case to Supreme Court, you did not win, I will open camera for you. I will open camera. I will go live on TikTok. I will go live on Facebook for you. Tell the person to shift. Tell the person to shift. Okay, okay. I love this class already. I love the energy. Okay. I believe that we are good to go. Okay. As we are saying shift, 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 as we are telling people beside us to shift, are we on the same page? At the same time, let's remember that no matter what it takes tonight, we can do UI UX design. I don't care what anybody's telling you or what somebody have told you. Maybe the person saw you in this online class, wherever you're connecting from, and the person is like looking at you, whether can you achieve this or whether you're a tech person. Please, I just want to make you understand that if people like us could do this, today we could do UI UX design. We are UI UX designers working different jobs that are paying us good as UI UX designer. You too, you can do it. So come on, tell yourself on the comment section, I can, I will, and I must. I can, I will, and I must. Come on, let's do that. Let me see that flying on the comment section. I can, I will, and I must. Come on, let that fly, let that fly, let that fly. Let that fly. I can, I will, and I must. Come on, as that is coming up, let's get right into what we have for tonight. Love you guys. Okay. Okay, let's get what we have for tonight. Let's get it going. Okay, by the way, I really love the feedback some of you were giving to our wonderful Miss Ella concerning what we learned. And at the same time, I'm so heartbroken that some of you could not remember some of the things I took my time yesterday to talk over and over and over again. But don't worry, sometimes you might need a reminder for you to remember some things. So if for any reason you're forgotten some of the things we talked about in our previous class, which was yesterday, please do yourself a favor and come and go back to the video yesterday. Maybe after this training, you can go back to the video yesterday and watch the video again and again. So if today is your first time joining with us or connecting with us, you want to do yourself a favor and go back to the video again of yesterday. Trust me, you want to follow from yesterday's video in order for you to be carried along in today's training. There's something about UI UX. It is a ladder format, right? Is a kind of a staircase, right? You need the lesson of the previous lecture in order for you to be able to flow effectively with what we are doing in the next lecture. So please, for you to flow with what we are doing, so for any reason you missed yesterday, don't worry. We're going to try our possible best to carry you along today. All right. So, but make sure after this training tonight, you want to go back to yesterday and then watch yesterday's video. If you're looking for yesterday's video, it's currently right here on YouTube, right? So all the videos are here on YouTube. There's a playlist that says Learn UI UX in 2025. So that playlist is going to house all the videos. So you can go back to yesterday's video, which is lesson 1, and then you watch that, right? If you're in any of our community, you're in our WhatsApp community, you're in our Telegram community, we always post the information concerning the recorded video. Is that okay? Okay, so thank you guys so much. And lastly, before I kick off, if you have not subscribed, I just noticed that some of you are in this training and I don't know whether you want us to beg you or you want me to beg you to subscribe and like this video if we are giving you value. So you want to make sure you subscribe to anybody that is here and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel. My spirit will pursue you. It will pursue you. I'm saying the truth, because if we are giving you value, please, it's not going to cost you anything. You're not paying money to place a subscription and also to like this video. So do that now. If you have not done that, make sure you subscribe and make sure you like the video, right? Especially for the liking of the video and subscription, so that anything we are doing, any video we are posting, you get the information. Is that okay? So make sure you're liking this live and make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, I want to believe that you guys are seeing my screen right now. So I want to believe that everybody see my screen right now. So let's get into what we have for today. Yesterday, we started with the introduction of UI UX design, right? Are we together? We started with UI UX design. So come on, guys, if you are with me, for me to fly and for me to ride on, you know how we do it. Come on, just put yeah on the comment. Can I get yeah flying now? Let me know that everybody is informed and everybody is ready to fly. Let me just get yeah. Come on, let's go. Make sure you have your bottle of juice, whatever kind of juice you prefer, or water close to your side. You know, we have juice breaks at intervals. Okay, so today we are going to be starting the topic, one of the most important topic in UI UX design, and that is understanding design fundamentals. Now, the reason why this topic is very crucial and this topic is very, very important is because of, if you don't understand the fundamentals of design as a UI UX designer, you will make a lot of problems, or you will have a lot of problems when trying to make a design that is attractive. Remember what we defined as UI UX design. In order to make a design that is attractive, or to make a design that can retain your users, or a design that can make someone to feel good, or that tastes good, if your design has taste. Do you get what I'm saying? Good. Get what I'm saying? So you need to understand the fundamentals of design, and that is where we are going to be driving it from. We're going to be driving this wonderful train from. Then we are going to get into our practicals for tonight. So you want to make sure you listen. Okay, you want to make sure you're listening. Okay, fundamentals of design. Now, in these fundamentals of design, there are some key principles that we are going to be talking about, right? So we are going to be starting with the principles of design. There are some key principles that, as a designer, it is important for you to hold on to this principle. What did I say? Hold on to this principle, because of anything we are going to be designing going forward, when we are going to get to our talking about our wireframing, when we are even going to get to talking about prototyping, when we are even anything we are going to be talking about, you need to understand the principle of design that is going to guide you. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's look at it. So we're going to be looking at some very critical principle. The first one is the principle of hierarchy. The second one is the principle of layout. Are we together? The third one is the principle of repetition. The fourth one is the principle of negative space, or some people call it white space. Is that okay? Another key principle is the principle of alignment. Come on, somebody say alignment. Somebody say align. Somebody say I don't know why my spirit is pushing me. But somebody tell somebody on the comment section. I don't know. Call somebody's name you're seeing on, tell the person to align their ways so that this UI UX will enter their head. If you don't align your ways, this UI UX might not enter your head. So make sure you align your ways. So alignment, is that okay? Put alignment on the comment section. Alignment. Another one is contracts, right? So These key principles, we are going to be studying about them, knowing how they can help us as UI UX designer, and also practicalizing how we can use them as well. Is that okay? Okay, let's look at the principle. Let's look at the principle of hierarchy. Now, what is the principle of hierarchy? What is it talking about? Somebody will ask me, Favor, what is the principle of hierarchy talking about? Now, let me explain, right? Now, let me read what I have on my screen right now. The principle of hierarchy, this is the ability to create order of importance, are we together, within the design elements. You can create hierarchy with size, position, and color. I'm going to repeat again. This is the ability to create order of importance within the design elements. You can create hierarchy with size, position, and color. Now, what this principle of hierarchy is that it's telling you that as a designer, listen to me, guys. Somebody listen to me. Listen to me. As a designer, you need to understand that it is not everything in your design that will have the same level of importance. For every design, there are some things that you want people to see first, and there are some things that you want people to see second, and even third, and even fourth. Come on, are you guys with me? It's doing me as if what I'm giving you guys is too high for you guys. I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna go low. Are we together? In your design, you're creating a design. You need to understand that not everything will have the same level of importance. For instance, are we together? Even when we dress as human beings, when you wear clothes, are we together? I'm giving this as an example. When you wear clothes as human beings, right? When you dress up, there are some things you want people to always see first in your dressing. Maybe you bought a new shirt, or you bought a new trousers, or maybe for the ladies you bought a new gown, or maybe you made a new hair. Do you get what I'm saying? There are things you want somebody to see or admire first before another thing. Is that okay? Like I remember the first day I wore an earring, right? Like an earring on my left ear, right? And that day, as I was passing, anywhere I pass, I'll be doing as if my ear is scratching me. Let them be, the earring was nice though, right? I'll be doing as if the ear is scratching me. Let them be seeing the blink blink. Let them be seeing the blinks. Right? Some of you have done that shit, right? For the same thing with ladies. When you buy this nice hair, now so you go to shift, and you go to shift the hair, you go to move on one side. Your hair need a rest. When you touch the hair, you move it. You want to do that advert that they do. What they call that advert that they'll do? Well, I've forgotten the name of that advert. All these ladies, they'll do their hair like this, and it will be blowing breeze. You want to do that because you have a new hair. Do you get what I'm saying? Right? So that is hierarchy, because there is something you want somebody to see first, and you want another thing to be second. That is the same thing in design. Do you get what I'm saying? That is the same thing in design. Are we together? So in design, not everything will have the same level of importance. And how do you make different things on your design not to have the same level of importance? There are some critical things you do to make different things not to have the same level of importance. Are we together? It's just like some of you that do copywriting. I don't know how many copywriters do we have here, or people that are into copywriting, marketing, right? You find out that when you want to create a headline for a product, for instance, let's even use this PDF on the screen as an example. Now, immediately you look at this PDF that is showing on your screen right here on YouTube. The first thing that you see, come on, somebody should tell me the first thing that you see. Come on, someone should tell me. Someone should tell me. Are we together? Someone should tell me. Someone should tell me. Someone should tell me. Someone should tell me. What is the first thing you see on your screen? What is the first thing? The first thing you see on your screen for some of you, it will be the principle of hierarchy. Why? Because of that word is bigger. That word it has a bigger size than the other write-up that says this is the ability to create the order of importance. Do you get what I'm saying? So the title, right? Now, the reason why we did that, because of we want you to see that principle of hierarchy first before you start reading through this is the ability to create the order of importance. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. The same thing in your design. Are we together? The same thing with your design. So you will not be creating a design and everything will have the same size. No. because of one way that you can use to distinguish one thing from the other, or to create an order of importance, is size. Size is very big. Are we together? If you have a very weighty size as a human being, right, they will definitely see you first, right? They will definitely see you first than any other person. Do you get what I'm saying? Right? So size is a critical. If you're huge, very huge, and someone comes into a particular room where people are, and you are very huge and you're standing, there's every tendency that the person will see you first before every other person. Do you get what I'm saying? So size. Another thing is position. Another way you create hierarchy is position. Where you position your element, it matters in a design. Your position can be a determinant factor of how someone will perceive a particular element, where that element is positioned. Is it positioned at the top? Is it positioned at the bottom? Is it positioned at the middle? Is it positioned at the left, at the right? You get what I'm saying? So very, very important. Positioning is very, that's why somebody that is standing in front, right, most of the time will always be attended to first than someone that is standing behind. Position. You get what I'm saying? Will always be attended to first. Maybe during that time that they want to, for those of you that like to go to party to drag rice. You get what I'm saying? In those days, right? It's just that now things have changed. Things have changed. I grew up in a time where you go to party and you go there for the intention to drag rice. Are we together? So when you go for the intention to drag rice, you will make sure you are in front. Some of you, I don't know, is that your current situation? If that's your current situation, please change. Don't go to party and drag rice. Are we on the same page? Don't go and drag rice. Are we together? Right? So when you go, you want to stay in front so that the rice will reach you. When you go to an occasion, you want to stay in front so that the rice will reach. I think this one, people still do it. You want to stay in front so that you don't leave that burial ceremony, or you don't leave that wedding ceremony without eating. After you have paid small, I remember one of my friends. He traveled from a very far city. For those of you in Nigeria, he traveled all the way from Abuja to Anambra for a wedding of a friend. And he traveled from all the way from Abuja to Anambra for a wedding of a friend. And when he got there, he only knew the person that was doing it. That's why sometimes it's not good to only know the person that is doing wedding when you're coming. So he only knew the person that was doing wedding. And when he went there, he went to sit down. He knew the lady that was doing wedding. And when he sat down, they were sharing rice. Everybody knew somebody that would bring rice for them, and he does not know anybody. And people that are doing the wedding, they are very busy. So you might not be able to reach them. They are very, very busy during wedding, right? So he sat down there, and when he sat down there, they shared the whole rice, and the small gifts that he brought for her, he even contributed. He bought, he said he wanted to cry. This happened some long time ago. He said he wanted to cry. The small gift, it was like, let him not go and drop the gift. Let him carry his gift and start going back. He did not give him rice. Same thing, right? The reason why I'm saying this, I'm just trying to make you understand position. Very important. The next one is color. Very key, color. So another thing that creates hierarchy is the color of something. Right? There are colors that are naturally attractive. Do you get what I'm saying? That can draw somebody to something, even when the person's intention is not to be drawn to that thing. They are attractive colors. Do you get what I'm saying? They are attractive colors. So the kind of color you use for a particular element can determine if that thing will be more important than other things. You get what I'm saying? Very, very key. So the color you use is a critical factor. Very, very key. Are we together? Come on, if you guys are with me, say right on. Say right on. If you guys are with me, say right on. Thank you, guys. Okay, right? So the color of a thing is very important. There are some colors that are very sharp, that when somebody wear that particular color, you can even see the person from afar. You can notice the person from anywhere. I think that's one of the reasons why, I don't know, but I feel that's one of the reasons why ladies like pink, because I know that pink color is very how will I use the word? It's very pronounced. Are we together? It's very pronounced. Pink color is very pronounced. Anybody that is wearing pink that is in an occasion or in an environment, there's every tendency that you can spot the person. Do you get what I'm saying? So pink color, for instance, that's an example. Do you get what I'm saying? So color is another thing that creates hierarchy. Do you get what I'm saying? Color is another thing that creates what? Hierarchy. Very, very key and very, very important. So we should know this, right? So I believe that everybody understands the principle of hierarchy and why it's important for you to use hierarchy when you're designing, right? Very important. So let's fly. The next one, principle of layout. Very, very key. Principle of layout. Now, what is this principle talking about? Now, this principle helps you to arrange your design with proper padding and margin. You can achieve layout with the use of grids in Figma. Very key. Now, what is layout talking about? When you want to start a design, your design is supposed to have an arranged pattern. Let me use that word. Your design needs to have an arranged pattern. How many of you remember? I don't know if they still use that stuff right now. I think when I was still in primary school, or those of you in elementary school, right? We used to use this book. It's like a very, very, I don't know, I've forgotten the name of the book, but it helps you for writing. I don't know whether kids still use that right now, right? It helps you for writing. You will see that's where we learned how to write with, it has red lines, it has blue lines, it has black lines, and you'll be writing from one place to another and all that, and you'll be learning how to give space in your writing. I don't know whether kids or that is still useful. For those of you that have that are teachers, or you have wonderful kids, tell me on the comment section whether they still use that. And what's the name of that book again? I've forgotten. Been a long time. It's been years. Okay, right? So you get what I'm talking about. So that book helps us to understand two things: to understand padding and margin. You see how far back the principle of design has been working, even before I was born, right? So that book helps us to understand padding and margin. If you buy a 20 leaves, 30, 60 leaves, 80 leaves notebook, you will find out that there is a margin that they will tell you not to start writing from. Even you, those of you that have diaries, jotters, and all that, there is a margin that they will tell you not. Even those of you that use Microsoft Word. Look what I'm saying. Those of you that use Microsoft Word, there are places you can start your document typing from. That thing helps you to make your work to look orderly. You get what I'm saying? So the principle of layout helps you to make your design to look orderly. Come on, are you guys with me? To be ordered. Are we together? It helps your design to be ordered. And two key things in that principle of layout is understanding your margin and understanding your padding. We'll look at this practically, right? Understanding your margin. Everybody, I believe everybody should know margin, right? Margin is that space between the border, right? Between the border of where you start writing and the what, and the maybe the exercise book or the document or whatever. Right? So I believe everybody knows margin. If you've been writing with an exercise book, a jotter, you've been typing on Word documents and all that, there's always a place you cannot start from. That place is your margin. I don't know how many, come on, if you're with me, say yeah. Come on, say yes on the comment. Can I get like 41 yeah for me to proceed? Are we together? So there are some place you can write. So margin, that thing, that idea, don't think that maybe that one is for just document. No, that idea is still useful in UI UX design. It's a principle of design that cuts across all kind of design, not just UI UX design, graphic design, interior design, fashion design, different kind of design is still the same principle. Are we together? So principle of layout, very key principle. Another key principle is the principle of repetition. Is that okay? Principle of what? Repetition, right? Now, what is this principle talking about? Now, this helps your design have continuous theme, look, and feel. Repetition can be seen in color scheme and typography. For some of you, you want to impress, but you don't know how to combine clothes. You don't know how to combine things. You want to impress. You wear white cap. You wear red shirts. you wear purple jean and you wear indigo shoe. No, it doesn't work that way. For those of you that are fashionistas, please help them on this comment. You are combining things. No, the principle of design is telling you that it is sweeter when you repeat things. Matching colors, it is sweeter. If you're repeating 2 yellow colors, 2 blue colors in a design, it looks more captivating, it looks more mature, it looks more attractive. That's what I'm talking about. It looks more attractive. Very, very key. So the principle of repetition is not just for colors alone, for everything you are doing in your design. You can't be creating a design and you are using red, you are using pink, you're using white in the same design. You're using orange, you're using black, you're in the same design. Are you designing or are you doing rainbow? Are you creating rainbow? Let's know. I see these things a lot and sometimes I want to weep. Are we together? So please, you should learn that repetition of different design elements is a key principle in design. You get what I'm saying? Are we together? Is a key principle in design. So the same thing, repeating your text, your text as well. You won't be using different size of text for all of your design. It doesn't make your design to look good. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make your design to look good. That is why this principle is here. That's why this principle is telling you repeating things in your design makes it better than trying to use different things. You want to touch everything. You want to use this one because of it's a design. You want to use this. You want to use this. You want to use purple. You want to use green because of your like. Is it what you like or is it what is going to attract the audience you're looking for? And let me say this, design is not all about you sometimes. Design is all about your audience. It might not be what you like that your audience will like. So you need to get this. Are we together? You need to get this. Are we on the same page? Very important principle of repetition. Come on, I hope you catch that, right? I hope you have gotten that. Okay, make sure you're using that. Let's flow. The next one is principle of alignment. Align. I've already told you guys to align your ways. The next one is principle of alignment. This is the arrangement of elements on a design that keeps them from being complete disorderly. I'm going to say this again. This is the arrangement of elements on your design that keeps them from being complete disorderly. Now, what this means is that for every design element to look properly ordered, you need the combination of a good layout and a good alignment. I'm going to say this again. These two principles work in unison. You know what I'm saying? So you need the combination of a good layout and a good alignment. You can't be making design and you're just putting things there, here, left, right, center, front. You are not keeping things together. You are not aligning. Most of you already know what alignment is. For those of you that are very good in using Microsoft Word, there's something we call align left. There's something we call align center. There's something we call align right. For those of you that are good with document file, it might be Google Doc. It might be WP Doc. It might be Microsoft Doc. Do you get what I'm saying? So whatever document software or app that you use, alignment is there. Are we together? So alignment, when creating a design, ability to align elements that are together is very important. You can't be creating a design and you are not aligning anything. Everything, you place it anywhere you want. You put it no. If you keep doing that, this your journey to UI UX design. It can never. I will say that it can never. Let me pause the way I'm saying this thing before you are in a training like this. You don't know who is here. Before I will see my voice as a meme. I'll see my voice as a meme now, flying around social media. It's very this you can never. So please, I beg, don't try it and kill my online personality. Don't try it, please. Okay, people, we are bad people here. Okay, are we on the same page? Thank you so much. So principle of alignment, very key. Principle of alignment. Now the next one is principle of negative spacing. Principle of negative space.
What did I say? Principle of negative spacing. Now, what does this negative space mean? This negative space means that when you're creating a design, give space. Give space. Are we together? Some of us, we like to jam pack things, to bring things so close. Bring things so close, no space. Bring things so close, no space. Are we together? Bring things together. No, that cannot help you in your design. That can never help you in your design. Is that okay? So when you're creating a design, you want to try as much as possible to spacing. When there's enough spacing, even in writing, for those of you that write very well, those of you that are still in school, or maybe you're working, the kind of job you do, it makes you to write a lot. Right? So you find that spacing, when you space things, it allows clarity. It makes that particular thing to be readable. It makes that particular thing to be legible as well. You get what I'm talking about? Are we together? Come on. If you're with me, I need 15 people to say yeah. Are we together? So very, very key. So principle of negative space or principle of white space. Are we together? Principle of white space, negative space, the space you're not using. Someone is asking, what is that negative space? Why is it called? It means space you're not using. There is nothing there. You are not using that space to fill anything in the design. If I want to explain the way you understand, you are not using that to fill anything in the design. That's why it's not a positive space. A positive space means you are using that space for something in the design, to fill something in the design. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? But you are not using that space, empty spaces. So when you use good spacing in your design, it makes the design to be clean. It makes the design to look nice. It makes the design to look good. You get what I'm saying? It's very, very key and very, very important. Come on, are you guys enjoying this one? I want to believe that all what I'm saying, if they ask you some of this principle, you can sit someone down and explain to someone why this principle is important in design or is not. Do you get what I'm saying? Another key principle is the principle of contrast. Now, what is this principle talking about? Now, this refers to two design aspects that are different in appearance and nature working together to create design excellence. Are we together? Now, what this is talking about is that two things that are different attract more than two things that are the same. Two things that are different attract more than two things that are the same. Do you get what I'm saying? Two things that are different, even in design, attracts more than two things that are the same, right? I think for those of you that did wonderful chemistry, physics, and all that, there's a way they put it. They say opposite attract and I think like poles repel, right? I think that's the way they put it. For those of you physics, physicians, chemistry, chemists, is it? What they call you guys that study chemistry? Is it chemist? Is it chemist or what? Well, you know, there's that word chemist. There are people who refer to as chemists. Those people that are not certified pharmacists and they open a drug shop, right? So we call them chemists, right? So is it chemist? I don't know what they call you guys that study chemistry, right? And the rest of them, right? So opposite attracts and like poles repel. Okay, like charges repel. Right? Very, very important. So the same thing in design. Very, very important. So in design, opposite attract. So when you are picking colors, for example, you cannot be using, I see this every time and I want to cry. Somebody is using a background. The person is using male color as a background and the person is using white as the text. Why will your font be white? You get what I'm saying? Why will it be white? You are putting a white or you are using a black background and you are using an ash text. Does it work? Or you are using a dark blue text? It doesn't work. Are we together? It doesn't work. You get what I'm saying? So you need to understand this. You need to know this. So the principle of contract is very, very key. It's a key principle in design. Anything you're picking, any element you're picking, you're checking. These two things, these two elements, these three elements, are they opposite to each other? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Are they opposite to each other? And the moment you're able to confirm that, trust me, you're going to have a nice design. You're going to have a wonderful design, and you're going to have a great design. Come on, are we enjoying this class? If we're enjoying this class, put I love PDU on the comment section as we go for juice break. So make sure you take something. You sip a soda, you sip a pineapple juice, take water or something. So let's just do 3 sip today, 3 sip right now. 3 sip, just 3 sip. Don't do more than 3 sip. If you sip more than 3, I don't know what you're sipping. You're sipping something else. So sip just 3. Let's go. Wow, I just sipped 3 sip and it's wonderful. I've not experienced this before. It's wonderful. Thank you. Oh God. Okay, taking my sip. I want to believe you've done yours. I want to believe you've done yours. Okay. Okay, great. So we've talked about this principle, some of this principle, and then another thing again we want to talk about, which is very important, very key, very key, very key. Another thing we want to talk about, which is very key, are what we call wireframes. We want to talk about what? Wireframes. 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 What did I say? Wireframes. Wireframes. Now, if you've come to understand the principle of design, this is where it's going to lead us to what? Wireframes. Now, what are wireframes? Most of the things you do as a UI, UX, as a UI designer, especially, you create wireframes, right? And what are wireframes? Please, are you guys with me? Come on. If you're with me, say right on. Let me be sure that nobody is distracted. If you're with me, say right on. If you're with me, say right on. Now, what are wireframes? Now, wireframe is a two-dimensional skeletal outline of a web page or app. It provides a clear overview of the page structure, layout, information, architecture, user flow, functionality, and intended behaviors. Okay, great. Now, those things are just a lot of English. Is that okay? Now, how many of you have ever designed something, or you are planning something? There's something we used to do when we plan. We do what we call a rough sketch. Come on, are you guys with me? I want us to reason with our everyday life. Design is every day. Things you do in your everyday living. Are we together? When we want to do something, sometimes you say, let me just get a rough sketch. You want to go to the market, you say, let you just get a rough sketch. You want to, those of you that are accountants, you want to get a rough sketch using what you call your source documents. Is that okay? Those of you that are designers, graphic designers, you want to do something, you want to get a rough sketch. You know what I'm saying, right? You just say, let me get a rough sketch. Let me get the idea in my head. Let me get a rough sketch. So that rough sketch you're about to get, when it comes to UI UX design, it is what we call wireframe, but there are different levels to that rough sketch. You know what I'm saying? There are different levels to that what? Rough sketch. Someone is asking, what do you mean by order of importance? Order of importance means how important something is. That's the order. You know the meaning of order now. That's level, right? For instance, in your family, let me give that example. In a family, everybody is important, but when we come to order of importance, let's say, for instance, now, if something happened, it's not going to happen, but let me give an example, not in your family, just general. In a family, and let's say there is a fire outbreak now in the house, right? I think one of the order of importance, the person that will try to rescue, even the mom and the dad, the person that will want to rescue first is the children. Am I right? That means in the family, when it comes to order of importance, the children or the kids are like a priority. Is that okay? Even you try to rescue your kids first when you have a fire outbreak, right? Then after that, the next person that will be trying to rescue is the wife. Trust me, that if you want to be sincere, right? It is the wife. Then before finally the husband will now find his way, or they try to rescue. See,
Man, they suffer. Are we together? Before the husband will now find his way out. Are we together? So that's an example of order of importance. So what is more important than the order in a design? That's what we're talking about, order of importance. Do you get that? If you get that, put yes on the comment section. Okay, good. So wireframes. Let's get back to wireframe. So wireframe, like a rough sketch. Are we together? Wireframe, like a rough sketch. Like a rough, sorry, like a rough sketch that you do in order to get the picture, the clarity of your design. So when you want to start a design, you don't just start design. No, you start with wireframe. There are different levels of this wireframe. We have what we call the low fidelity wireframe. We have the mid fidelity wireframe, and we have the high fidelity wireframe. These wireframe are different levels to the perfection of your design, of your idea. Come on, are you with me, guys? Are you with me? Are you with me? The different levels to the perfection of your idea. You bring a pen and paper, and let's say you're a designer, and someone just comes to you, a client just comes to you and say, wow, I want to design an app that will be selling my product online. And immediately you want to show the client what they think that the app will look like. And you pick a pen and paper and you draw a box and you show the client that, okay, the cart will be here. Okay, your product will be at the top here. Okay, this one. So the moment you are doing that in that particular period of time, that can be seen as a low fidelity wireframe. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Are we together? Yeah. Are we together? So just like a sketch, architects, they do this. People that fashion designers, they do this. I'm not talking about, sorry to say, but I'm not talking about tailor. There are two different things. You know, everybody now is giving fashion design. There are two different things. There is tailor, there is fashion designer. There is tailor. Let me say it again, just for record purpose. There is tailor, there is fashion designer. And being a fashion designer doesn't necessarily have to do anything with having the skill of sewing. I've seen fashion designers that they don't have the skill of sewing, but they are fashion designer, right? So they are two different things. But you can still be a tailor and a fashion designer, obviously, right? I'm just giving that example. So the same thing, fashion designers, they do this. Interior designers, they do this. They give a sketch. Okay, this is how this thing will be. This is how this thing will look like and all that. So that is what we call wireframe. So the moment you are giving a rough sketch that is like a skeletal frame, not too much specification, right? Or not too much, just the brief, right? That is what we call a low fidelity wireframe. Let's use us as human beings. Are we together? Let's use us as human beings, for instance. Now, if they skin you alive, for instance, if they skin you alive, I believe that when we are being created, right, by God, if they skin you alive, you see a skeleton, right? Now, when you are with your skeleton alone without your flesh, it is a low fidelity wireframe. You get what I'm saying? When we are with your skeleton, that your skeleton that forms the frame of your body, it is a what? A low fidelity wireframe. Do you guys get it? I'm breaking it into this level so that even the person that have never been in tech will understand me. When you have only your skeleton, for those of you that have seen a skeleton before, maybe in the lab or somewhere or on TV, or when you're watching all these horror movies and all that. Now, that skeleton is what? Is a low fidelity wireframe of a human being. Are we together? Is a low fidelity, because that's that. There is no skeleton that is fine. You cannot see a fine skeleton. You get what I'm saying? It's not fine. You can't see a fine skeleton. You get what I'm saying? So now, when that skeleton now put flesh, are we together? Flesh on top. Do you get what I'm saying? When there's only flesh, but you are naked. When there's only flesh, but you are naked, that is a mid fidelity wireframe. Come on, are you with me? When you now have your skin on you, that is the mid fidelity wireframe. Yes, you have added skin, but you are not complete. You're not supposed to be naked.
right? Then when you now add clothes on your body, you now wear clothes. That's when you can now see somebody looking fly. Someone, if everybody goes naked, for instance, now there are some people that you are seeing that it's fine, the person is not fine. No. Both ladies, both guys. There are some people that you see fine, the person is not fine. No. Are we on the same page? It's not fine, no, for instance. But when we wear clothes, ladies, when they do extra makeup, they put their hair, they do this, they do that. That is the high fidelity wireframe. The person is not looking like wow. The person is not looking like orange. The person is not looking like morning bread. The person is not looking like watermelon. The person is not. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Are we together? Do you get what I'm saying? I hope everybody is catching this the way I'm explaining. Come on, if PDU is giving you ABCD standard, put ABCD on the comment. Let everybody, let everyone in the world see. Put ABCD on the comment. Put ABCD on the comment. See me on the comment. Let me see it flying. Are we together? Great, great. So these are the different levels of wireframes, right? So these are the different levels of wireframe. We have the low fidelity, we have the mid fidelity, we have the what? High fidelity wireframe. So you need to understand, we're going to be talking more about wireframe in our upcoming classes. So, but I just wanted to get into it for you so that you understand what you are about to design now tonight, because we're going to be doing a design practice tonight, right? So that you can get your first project today, right? You're going to be getting your first project today. So we want to do a design practice tonight, so that, but what we'll be designing tonight, we'll be working on a high fidelity wireframe. So in our next class, we'll start taking through a low fidelity wireframe for you to understand wireframe better. Come on. Are you guys with me? If you're with me, just give me one love. Just send the love emoji. Give me one love. 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 It was in a class like this. I cannot forget that day. In short, as I'm saying this, I'm emotional right now. I'm emotional. It was in a class like this. I was teaching with passion, and I said, give me one love there. And before you know it, I did not know I have a wonderful student that was passionate about my class. The next thing I heard on that was on a Google Meet or thereabout. The next thing I heard was he started singing, give me one love, one love. Give me sweet love. He started singing, and I was like, who is this student? The inspiration was too much. The inspiration was, he started singing that song, and today, you guys know the history of the song. The song is everywhere. The song is a song in history. It was a class like this. If you pay attention, you will get your own inspiration. Okay, so everybody now, I want us to open our PCs. If your PC is not open, open your PC right now, and then let's dive onto Figma and let's do something tonight. Is that okay? Come on, I'm giving us 1 minute. Let's dive into something tonight. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Everybody open your Figma. Let's open our Figma. You guys know how to open Figma. We did this yesterday. So go to your browser and type Figma. So if you're already signed in yesterday, it will already be signed in. So just type Figma. Just type Figma. Figma.com. And you click enter. Okay, so let's open our Figma. Everybody start opening your Figma. So we are back in Figma. So come on, how many of you have gotten to this screen now? Come on, let me know those that are with me in this class. I need 21 person. How many of you have gotten to this screen? I need 21 person to give me a feedback. If you're with me, come on, just put yeah on the comment. Put yeah on the comment. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No time to wait for anyone. No time to waste time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No time to waste time. Let's go. No man down. Remember. No man down. Remember. No man down except you're a terrorist. And we all know the terrorists that we have. There are only 3 sets of terrorists in this class. Number 1, if you have internet or network connection issue, you are our terrorist in this class, right? That's number 1. And we don't wait for terrorists. We don't spare terrorists. Are we together? Number 2, if you are being distracted right now, we are in this class and somebody is touching your head. I don't know why somebody will be in class and somebody will be touching your head. Someone will be touching you. Are lying down on your head on somebody's lap. You are in this class. You are where children are playing and you are in this class. Please, you are part of our terrorists. You are being distracted. And thirdly, if you don't know the basic of computer, you don't know how to operate computer, you don't know how to open your computer. Let me tell you something. I will say this and I'll say this for a fact, right? If you don't know how to operate a computer, you need to understand that the education of 1925 is different from the education of 2025. Anybody in 2025, I don't care if you're a graduate. I'm saying this because I want to speak to you. I don't care if you're a graduate. You are almost like an illiterate currently. I'm not saying this to make you angry. I'm saying this to make you angry in the right way so that you go and learn how to operate a computer. Is that okay? So that you go and learn how to operate a computer. So if you're here and you cannot open a computer, you can't move around the computer system, right? You are almost on the same level as an illiterate in 2025. It's different from the education in 1925. I'm telling you the truth. Sincerely, from my heart. Okay, so please, I'm not saying this to anger you, but I'm telling you because of it is the truth. And when you come to PDU, we tell you the truth and the truth and nothing else. Oh, Chioma, where is Chioma? Chioma didn't come to class today. Thank you so much for reminding me about Chioma, our wonderful lady. Where is Chioma? She didn't come to class today. I've not seen her chat today. Sorry. I've not seen her chat today. Where is Chioma? Chioma, if you're here, just notify. I'm seeing all the chat. Just let me know. Okay, so we are all here now. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to open a new design file. We are going to open a new design file. We are going to open a new design file right now. So work with me, ABCD technique. So you click on this new design file. You click on this new design file. Okay, Chioma, thank you so much. Thank you, Chioma. Welcome. I want to see you on this call. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. With this call, I'll be knowing people, so I will know my students. Chioma, I've known that Chioma is my student. Welcome, Chioma. Welcome, welcome, Chioma. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's some people that are my students. There's somebody I'm looking for. Okay, I've seen. I don't know. Is he a guy? Is a guy, I guess. Yes, Emanuela. Is he a guy or a lady? Emanuela Uzozi. My very good student. Very, very, very interactive in class. I like that. Emmanuel, up to you. I can see you there. Okay, let's open our Figma. I'm opening my Figma right now. Let's open our Figma. I can see. Let's go. Let me refresh this. Okay. Still opening my Figma. Why is this taking some time? Coming. Okay, if you've opened your own Figma, you let me know. If you've opened your own design page, you let me know. Just say yeah on the comment. Let me know in the comments. Let's know. Okay, Maya's finally opened. No. I nearly, the terrorist group nearly wanted to recruit me, but because of how passionate I am about our country, because of how passionate I am as a citizen of this PDU country, God, I fought. The terrorist association wanted to hold me back, but I said no. It was a battle of blood and sweat. I remember that battle. It just happened now. It was a battle. Okay, it was a battle. So fight your battle with fear. I fought my battle right now. It was a battle. Okay. So I've opened it. Okay, great. So now the first thing I did, the first thing we are going to do now, we're going to rename our file. So we go to Untitled. So you go to the left-hand side. Everybody, work with me now. Let's work together as a family now. Come on, let's go together. Let's work together as a family now. Come on, let's work together as a family. Remember, we're families. Let's work together as a family now. Come on, let's go. So everybody go to the left-hand side. Step A, remember ABCD technique. Step A, go to the left-hand side and rename your file. Come on, let's do this together now. So we're going to call this lesson 2. Come on, let's work together now. Come on. Let's go. Lesson 2. I'll click enter. Lesson 2, we'll click enter. So now we have our lesson 2. So if you have done that, come on, just put on the comments, right on. Put on the comments, right on. Put on the comments, right on. Okay. I love this class already. You guys' energy is higher than our last cohort. Your energy is high. We love it. You love it. But it got to a point, their energy was something else. So make sure you guys, you don't drop your energy. Okay. So now you have this blank screen. You're in your Figma interface. So the first thing we are going to do is to understand the different components or the different tools on our Figma interface. So we're going to play around the tools so that everybody understands the tools that are on our Figma interface. You know, yesterday we just did a very quick freestyle. So right now, in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you guys the tools that are currently used in creating our design. Is that okay? So the first thing I want to mention is this first tool right here. Now, this first tool, when you look at it, that looks like Telegram logo. It looks like Telegram logo. It's Telegram logo, like a rectangle, but a rectangle with a kind of a curvy bottom. Is that okay? So it looks like that. Now, that tool is called the Move tool. What did I say? Move tool. Again, Move tool. What did I say? Move tool. M-O-V-E for move. Move tool. What did I say again? Move tool. It's called the Move tool. So what you're going to do now on that Move tool, it is used to, when you click on it, it is used to move your elements around. It is used to move what? Your elements around. Is that okay? Now, if you click the drop down on the Move tool, you will see 3 tools. You will see the Move tool, you will see the Hand tool, you will see the Scale tool. Is that okay? You will see the Move tool, you will see the Hand tool, you will see the Scale tool. All these tools are they perform almost the same function, but they have uniqueness. The Move tool is used to move elements around. The Hand tool is used to position elements in the part of your screen that you want it to be, right? We're going to be making an example with some of this, right? And the scale tool is used to increase the size or decrease the size of elements in your design. Is that okay? So any of this tool is used to increase or decrease the size of elements in your design, right? So all these tools are all important. Is that okay? So the next tool is your frame tool. What did I say? Frame tool. What did I say? Frame tool. Again, frame tool. Is that okay? Frame tool. What did I say? Frame tool. F for frame. F for frame. Now, what is the frame tool for? Frame tool is what you use to create your design pages. Is that okay? But we don't call it pages in Figma because of there's something else Figma refers to as pages, so that you don't get yourself mixed up. Are we together? So that you don't get yourself mixed up. Is that okay? So, but what you need to know that a frame is used for, you use it for your pages of your website, your pages of your app, your pages of your software. Are you aware that when you are with an app, those things you see are pages? When you click on one button, it takes you to another button. That is a page. Is that okay? You click on another button, it takes you to another place. That is a page. You want to make transfer, you click on the transfer button, it takes you to a page where it starts showing you your beneficiaries. That is a page. Do you get what I'm saying? So the frame tool is going to help you for you to be able to create this page in your design that you can link together at the end to create an interaction. Is that okay? Come on, if you're with me, say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Come on, let's go. So that's the frame tool. The next tool is your shape tool. The third tool is your what? Shape tool. What did I say? Shape tool. Again, shape tool. Again, shape tool. Now, if you click on this drop down on the shape tool, you see different shapes that Figma can allow you to create. You can create your rectangle shape. You can create your line shape. You can create your arrow shape. You can create your ellipse shape or your circle, anyone you want to call it. You can create your polygon shape. You can create or your rectangle or your triangle shape. You can create your star shape, and you can import any kind of picture or shape you want. Is that okay? So that is for shape. We have talked about your move. M for move, F for what? F for frame, and S for shape. The next two you see here is your pen tool. Now, this is kind of advanced. This one is kind of advanced, right? But it's very important in your knowledge of UI UX design. Pen tool. What is the pen tool used for? The pen tool is used to create customized shape. So, for instance, you don't want to use the default shape that Figma has provided to you. What are the default shapes? Rectangle, line, arrow, polygon, ellipse. Do you get what I'm saying? These are the default shapes that have been provided for you. Do you get what I'm saying? These are the default shapes that have been provided what? For you, right? But if you now want to make your own customized shape, your own irregular shape, you can use the pen tool. The pen tool gives you that leverage. You can use the pen tool in order to create that. Come on, if you're with me, say pen, 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 pen. Say pen, 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 pen. Say pen, 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 pen. You can use it to create your own custom shape. I like that. Miracle, miracle, Unwogu. I've confirmed Miracle as my student. Miracle Unwogu as my student. I know Miracle now very well. Miracle Unwogu. Thank you so much. Okay, are we together? The next one is your text tool. Your text tool. What is the text tool used for? The text tool is used to create text content. Are we together? It is used to create text content, right? That is the T, right? How do you identify the text tool? The T. If you tap T on your keyboard, the text tool will be selected, or you can take your mouse and select the text tool right here. Is that okay? The text tool. Is that okay? The text tool. The next tool is the comment tool. Now, this one is majorly used for collaboration. Is that okay? So when you're collaborating with people from different parts or from different locations, one critical tool that you use in order to share ideas or to give information on your design is the pen tool. What did I say? The pen tool. Very key tool, very important tool. Very key and important tool. Is that okay? The pen tool. Is that okay? The next and not the last one that we see here. The last one that we see here is what we call your actions. Your actions tool for you to be able to create more actions. Is that okay? Your action tool. Now, this other one is developer mode, right? This one is for your premium. When you are on Figma Premium, that's where you use this, right? So this is where we are going to stop. The action tool for you to create more actions, like maybe you want to import, you want to bring in plugins, widgets, and some other amazing things that Figma offers you. You use the action tool. Now, M for move tool, F for frame tool, R for rectangle tool, P for pen tool, T for text tool, and C for comment tool, and A for action tool. Who can give us a word for this acronym? A word for this acronym. When I was in, I think back in my my secondary school days, they used to teach us something called Mr. Niger D. I remember I used to cram that, Mr. Niger D, in biology. Mr. Niger D. So I need someone to give us an acronym for this class. Let everybody get this. Nobody should forget these tools again. Move to, frame to, someone that is fast to give us an acronym for this. Move to, frame to, shape to, pen to, text to, comment to, and action to. I'm waiting for that on the comment section. I'm waiting for that on the comment section. I remember I used to carry first in Mr. Niger D. Immediately I see that in exam, I took first to the point that Mr. Niger D began to see me. That it started to see me in the night. Are we together? Are we on the same page? Right? So you guys know that in biology, right? So very, very important. Very, very important. Very key, right? So form a word that we can use to identify these two so that nobody is going to forget these two. Is that okay? Very key. Okay, now let's work with the two. So the first thing we are going to do is to create a frame. So how do we create a frame? We take our mouse cursor. Come on, walk with me now. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. We take a frame. We go to the second tool, which is the frame tool. I like that. I like that. Taiwo Michael, I like your word. MC Pat. Nice word. MC Pat. MC Pat. Taiwo chop knuckles. I love that. That's a nice one. Let's see whether we'll see another one. If we don't see another one, we'll work with what Taiwo Michael gave us, MC Pat. I love that, MC Pat. So if I tell you, go to MC Pat, you know what I'm talking about. I love this class. I'm feeling that energy. Nice one. Nice one, Taiwo. MC Pat. Okay. Now go to your frame tool, which is the second tool. Is that okay? And then you click on it, and then let's select a frame. You click on frame. When you click on frame now, come on, walk with me. You click on frame, and we're going to be using the frame at the right-hand side, and we're going to be using iPhone 16. Is that okay? We're going to be using iPhone 16. iPhone 16. iPhone 16. iPhone 16. So we come here and go to iPhone 16 and click on iPhone 16, and then we are going to get our frame. Is that okay? So everybody get your frame. Everybody go to MC Pat. Go to MC Pat. Come on, let's do now. Everybody go to MC Pat. Select one of MC Pat members, which is the frame tool. Come on, everybody go to MC Pat. Go to MC Pat. Go to MC Pat. Can we do that? Can we do that? Go to MC Pat now. Go to MC Pat. Go to MC Pat. Right? Go there now. 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 Select your frame tool and create a frame for iPhone 16. Come on, let's do that now. If you have done that, just put on the comment section. Just put Najeje. Just put Najeje on the comment. Put Najeje. Let this song start to trend before I release it. Let this my first single, the first single in my first album. Let it start to trend before I release it. Because if I release it, I pity who will release song that day. I will purposely release this song on a Friday. I pity who will release album, because of your album will just die a natural death when I release this song. Tell your favorite artist to tell them. Okay, we come here, and then the next thing we are going to do now, come on, walk with me. Walk with me, walk with me. The next thing we are going to do now is we are going to be creating a design. So the first thing we are going to do, we are going to put in a circle right here. Is that okay? So come on, walk with me, guys. Walk with me. We are going to be putting a circle right here. Now, this circle is like for the profile picture. It's for the profile picture. What did I say? The circle we are going to be creating is for the profile picture. I need everybody to walk with me closely. Don't leave me, remember. Now, how do we do it? I'm going to come to my shape 2. Walk with me. Step A now. We are getting into ABC now. I will come to my shape 2. Just follow me. Trust me, if you follow me, you can't make a mistake, except you're not following me or you are one of our terrorists, right? You know the terrorist already. Good. So you come here to this shape 2. Click on this shape 2. Click on this shape 2. And then select ellipse. What did I say you should select? I said select ellipse. Again, select ellipse. What did I say you should select? I said select ellipse. Again, select ellipse. Now, when you click on this ellipse, everybody walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. You can zoom your screen in so that you can see what I'm designing tonight. You can zoom your screen in just like as I'm doing it so that you can see what I'm designing tonight. So you come to this left-hand top side and you hold your shift key down so that you can have a defined circle. What did I say? So that you can have a defined circle. Please be listening to me. Don't get distracted at this point so that you don't say you have missed something very crucial. Okay? So you come to this left-hand side, hold down your shift key on your keyboard, and then you draw the circle. Make sure the circle is not too big. Let's use the size I'm going to be using for mine. I'm going to be using 37 by 37. Come on, walk with me. I love you guys. Walk with me. I'm going to be using what? 37 by 37. What am I going to be using? I'm going to be using 37 by 37. Again, I'm going to be using 37 by 37. Are we there? I'm going to be using 37 by 37. So that's the size. Those of you that want to use my exact size, if you click on the circle, you can come to this right-hand side where you see your property areas. Come on, walk with me. You are going to see the option that says layout. You can type your width there as 37 and you can type your height as 37. You can use your own size if you choose to. But I'm just saying for those of you that want to use exactly what I'm using, you can go ahead with 37 by 37. Is that okay? Thank you. Okay, so I've shown you guys. Go to the left-hand side, the right-hand side. Immediately you click on the circle, and maybe yours is not giving you 37 by 37. You can select the circle by just clicking on it, left-clicking on it, and then you go to the right-hand side on the property panel, find the section that says layout. Watch my cursor. Look at how my cursor is shaking. Look at it. It's shaking. It's shaking. It's shaking. Are you with me? It's shaking. It's shaking. It's shaking. You go to layout, and then you select the size 37 by 37. Is that okay? Someone asks, how do we know the perfect size that you're going to use? When you start designing, you know the perfect size that you're going to use for your design. There's no perfect size for anybody. Do you get what I'm saying? It's based on what you want to design or based on what you feel like designing. Do you get? Are we together? Mm-hmm. There is nowhere they wrote it as a rule that you must use size. When you're creating a profile circle, you must use size, what they call it, you must use size 36 by 36 or size 20 by 20. It's based on you and based on how you want your design to feel, based on your hierarchy. We talked about hierarchy, based on how prominent you want that to look. Do you get what I'm saying? So there is no rule anywhere. Is that okay? So 37. Now after that, we are going to create a color. We're going to add that as a color. We're going to add that as a color. Opemi say, please, is still not working. What is not working? I don't know what you're talking about, Opemi. What is not working? Let me know anytime. If you want me to help you, hit the point. When you say it's not working, I don't know what you're talking about. What is not working? Oh, you don't have Chrome on your PC. I don't know. I can't help you. I've seen your problem. I can't help you on that now. I can't start helping you to download Chrome on your PC. So please try as much as possible to find an engineer or someone around your location and tell them to help you to install Chrome. I might not be able to do that for you. Is that okay? Sorry, I might not be able to do that for you. Thank you so much. Okay, so you scroll down, you click on the circle. You click on the circle and then you come to this fill. Are we seeing it? The fill section. Are we there? You come to the fill. You come to the fill section, click on that color, and let's just use any color. Me, I will give mine a kind of a blue. I like blue color though. I'll give mine a kind of a blue, something like this. Okay, so I'll click on the color, click on the circle. We have done this yesterday. I taught you guys how to add color yesterday. Is that okay? So I want to believe everybody knows this. Is that okay? Are we together? Good. So you click on the circle. Are we together? Come to your property area, which is the right-hand side. Scroll down to the section that you see fill spelled F-I-L-L. F-I-L-L. Come on, walk with me. I don't need to leave anybody behind. I love everybody. And remember our motto, no man down. Is that okay? Except you're part of the terrorists. Is that okay? But if you're not part of the terrorists, no man down. Is that okay? I love you guys. Okay, so everybody, I need feedback to be moving faster now. So anything I do, I would love to get feedback. So if you have done this, come on, can I hear you put on the section? Can I see you put right on? If you have done this, can I get right on? The color code I'm using OA7694. I'm using 0. Is it 0 or O? Okay, 0 is 0. I'm using 0A7694. That's my color code. In case you want to get exactly the same thing I'm doing, but you can use any color of your choice. That's your choice. Is that okay? But if you want to use the same thing, if you want to use exactly the same, exactly what I'm using, you can use 0A7694. 0A7694. That's what I'm using. Somebody can put it on the comment section to help others. That's the color code I'm using. Okay, once you're done with this, you go to your text tool. Come on, everybody, go to MC Path. Go to MC Path. Go to MC Path. Go to MC Path. Come on, go there now. Now, when you get to that, you get to your tool section. You go to T. Are we together? The T, the T, the T, the T, the T, the T. Right? So the T in MC Path. So you want to go to the T. That's the text tool. Remember, T for text. T for text. T for text. You click on the T and then you draw a box, right? Just draw a box right here. I'm going to zoom in so that you guys can see my screen real good. You draw a box and then you type your name. So I will say, hello. It's just like a welcome message. Hello, Favor. Hello, Favor. So it's like the app is telling me when I open the app or when I launch the app for the first time, you see the app telling you hello. So hello, Mike. Hello. You get what I'm saying, right? Hello, Favor. Is that okay? So the app is telling me hello, Favor, for me opening the app. A lot of app does this. Is that okay? A lot of app does this. Is that okay? So we are using this as well. So the size of my text, I'm going to create the text now. Hello, Favor. The size of my text I'm going to be using highlight the text. We have done all this yesterday. So this is like a repetition of what we have done yesterday. And I believe you have graduated from that level right now, right? So, hello, favor. Just type in the text, create a box, type in the text. If you make a mistake, you can do Ctrl Z to undo. Is that okay? You can do Ctrl Z to undo, or you can just click on the element and tap your backspace or your delete key on your keyboard, and that particular item will be deleted in case you made a mistake and you want to get something deleted. Is that okay? Is that okay? Come on. Are you guys with me? Come on. If you're with me, say yeah, yeah. If you're with me, say yeah, yeah tonight. Say yeah, yeah tonight. I love you guys. So hello, favor. Great one. The size of the text we'll be using, I highlight the text, and then I go to the text property at the right-hand side. Under typography, what did I say? Typography. Where did I go again? I went to typography. Again, I went to typography. And the last time, I went to typography. Under typography section on the property, you select the font size, which you're going to see there, 12, right? Mine is 12 at default, so I'm going to change mine from 12 to like 14. 12 is too small. So I'm going to change it to 12 to 14. 14 is okay for me. Okay. So I change it to 14 and that's fine. You can decide to change the font, the type of fonts that you use, but I just want to leave mine at default. So you can change the font style. That place you see Inter, I-N-T-E-R. If you click on that place, it will open a pop-up windows for you that you can change the fonts. Is that okay? You can change the font, choose any fonts that you like or that you want to use. Is that okay? You can use this wonderful font called Instrument Sans, right? So you can use that font called Instrument Sans. That's your choice. Are we together? Changing the font style, right? So you can use Instrument Sans. That's a good font, or you can type any other font that you choose that you want to use. Okay, let's use Instrument Sans. I think I like that font. Very nice. So I'll just use Instrument Sans, right? We are still under typography. Someone will be asking, where are we? We are still under typography. We have not gone anywhere. We have not done anything so magical. Is that okay? So we are still under typography. Just look at all those options. I believe everybody can see clearly, except those that might have eye issues. Is that okay? Or eye problems. But I believe everybody can see. You're going to see where the typography styling is and where the size is. So the styling on default is on Inter. Click on that default and you see the option. You can search yours, you can type on it. But me, I just want to use Instrument Sans, right? Instrument Sans. I like Instrument Sans. I want to use Instrument Sans. Okay. Good. Now I changed my size to 14. Great. I love this class. The energy is there. Everything is given. Is that okay? So if you have done this now, let me zoom out a little. You're going to have something little like this. Hello, favor. If yours is not centralized properly, click on it. Remember, you're still on your move tool. Your move tool is still selected. So you just click on that text and then you drag it with your left click. You know how to drag and drop. This is basic computer now, right? This is basic computer. Dragging and dropping is basic computer. Is that okay? For anybody that knows how to use the system, you should have been dragging things into folders and out of folders. Is that okay? So that is just what I did. Click on the text and drag it to where you want it to be. Make sure it's at the center of the circle. Come on, make sure it's at the center of the circle. Make sure it's at the center of the circle. I'm zooming in now so that you can see my work very well. Make sure it's at the center of the circle and give it a little space. Hold your left click. Where is your left click? Someone might ask me, favor, where is my left click? Look at your mouse. When you look at your mouse, raise your right hand up. As you raise your right hand up, anything that you can use to collect the gun at your right hand and collect it at the other hand, that's the other hand you are collecting it with your left hand. And that left hand, if you look at it on the direction of your keyboard, that is your left click. Is that okay? Great one. I love you guys. Okay, now we have done this. The next thing we are going to do, we are going to be adding an icon. We are going to be adding a cat icon now. Come on, walk with me. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. If you're here, just put on the comment section. If you're here and you're walking with me, you're following me closely, just put on the comment section, no space, no space, no space, no space, no space. The next thing we are going to do now, we are going to be bringing in an icon like a cat icon so that we can be able to have our shopping carts here. Come on, put on the comment section, no space. Okay, can we do that now? Okay, now I'm going to open a new browser. Come on, everybody, walk with me now. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. I'm going to open a new browser now. I'm going to open a new browser now, and I will type, listen to me, guys. Walk with me, please. Please walk with me. I will type iconfinder.com. Come on, walk with me. Iconfinder.com. Iconfinder.com. Icon Finder. Icon Finder spelled ICONFINDER.com. 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 Is that okay? Iconfinder.com. So I go to Icon Finder. I want to show you guys how to get icons because you guys have not learned how to use plugins yet. So I want to show you guys how to get icons outside of Figma first. Okay, so you go to Icon Finder and then you come to this beautiful website and then you type the icon you're looking for. So we are looking for a cat icon, a shopping cart. So I'll just type cat, C-A-R-T. C-A-R-T. I'll just type cat and click enter. Is that okay? I'll type cat and click enter. Is that okay? Great. Now we are in iconfinder.com, right? You're going to see different cards that you can use. So everybody, let's just pick one card together. Is that okay? Very simple. We just copy it and we paste it, as simple as ABC. Is that okay? So I'm going to come here. The second card, I think, okay, the bag. Should I go for the bag? Should I go for the card? Now you want to go for the one that says free, right? The free one, not the one that is not saying free. So I like this bag icon over here. So I'll just go for the bag, right? The bag icon, the one at the extreme, right? The one at the extreme, right? The first line, the one at the extreme. I don't know whether it might be the same with yours, but just look for the bag icon that is free. When you hover around it, you'll see whether it's free or it's not free. So I'll click on it and it's free. It's a free icon. And now the kind of icon I'll be copying is the SVG type, not the PNG. The SVG icon. The SVG icon, not the PNG. The SVG. And somebody might be asking why the SVG. The reason why I'm going to be using the SVG is because it's customizable, right? It's easier to customize. For instance, if I don't want this black anymore, I can choose to change it to any color that I want, right? While using the SVG icon. Is that okay? While using the SVG icon. Do you get that? If you get that, come on, put on the comment section. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Put I hear you. I hear you. Put I hear you. Now you select, you navigate to the SVG. Navigate to the SVG. Don't download. We are not doing downloading right here, right? Don't download. That will be a long process. Just go to the SVG and say copy SVG to clipboard. Is that okay? Just tap on copy SVG to clipboard. Copy SVG to clipboard. That is what you should do. Copy SVG to clipboard and go back to your Figma and paste it on an empty space. So this is an empty space. Right click and see the option that says paste here. Right click, see the option that says paste here, and then you paste here. Are we together? The moment you paste, you see your icon pasting right in front of you. You just drag your icon inside, and then you have your amazing icon like this. So I have my icon right here. Make sure you paste it inside your frame so that you see it, so that you will not go and paste it outside and it will be very black and you won't see it again. Is that okay? Okay, so we have our wonderful icon here sitting right here, right? So what size of my icon will I use? Should I use 32? Okay, it's coming on the, should I use 32? I think the default of mine is 32. So, okay, I think I'll just leave it like that. I'll just leave it at 32 there. I'll just leave it at 32 there. 32 is okay. It's cool for me. So you can put the cards, you can put notification icon if you choose to. Is that okay? You can put cards, you can put a notification icon if you choose to. Is that okay? You can put cards, you can put a notification icon if you choose to. Is that okay? So I just put cards. Let's get another icon. You can choose to put a notification icon. So let me use another icon just for the sake of those that missed it when I was selecting an icon. Is that okay? So go back to Iconify, close this up. So another icon we are going to be looking for, notification. What did I say? Notification. So we are going to be looking for notification icon. So that's another icon we are going to be looking for. So just type notification on the search bar. Just type notification on the search bar. So notification, you are going to see a lot of notification icons, different types of notification icons. Is that okay? You're going to be seeing. So we're not going to pick the one that interests us or the notification icon that we want to use. So I think I like this one. This one at the second row, the third icon at the second row when I type notification. Is that okay? The third icon and the second row, I think I like it and it's free, right? I like it and it's free. So I'll click on it. I'll select that icon. The same process. Nothing I'm changing. I'm not changing anything right now. The same process. So I click on that icon. Right? I click on that icon. Second row, third icon from the left. Second row, third icon from the left again. Second row, third icon from the left. So I click on it and I go to the SVG and I copy the SVG to clipboard. Remember, not PNG. Remember, not PNG. Remember, not PNG. Remember for the last time, not PNG. Make sure you navigate to SVG and then you copy the SVG to clipboard. Is that okay? Okay. Then when you copy it, you go back to your Figma and then you paste it, the same process. You paste here and then you see your wonderful icon. You copy it and you put it side by side with the bar. Is that okay? You put it side by side with it. So this is your notification. This is your cat icon. This is your notification. You can choose to reduce their size. So if you click on them, you can reduce their size using the transformation dot. Are we together? So you can choose to reduce their size. So if they are too big, let's reduce their size. So in order to reduce their size, we need to use the scale tool. This is where the scale tool comes in. Is that okay? The scale tool. What did I say? The scale tool, the scale tool, the scale tool, the scale tool. Again, the scale tool. So to get the scale tool, I will come to this move tool on my tool. I will come to this move tool. There's a drop down there, or the shortcut key is just to tap K, K, E, K, K. So, but let me follow the long cut so that everybody is going to get it, so that nobody will be left behind. I will come here and select the drop down on the move tool. I'll see the scale tool, select the scale tool, and then I will make it smaller. I'll make it smaller. So the size I'll be using 22 for the both. So 22 for both the bag and for the notification icon. So I'll be using 22. I'll scale it to as little as 22. The both of them, I need them to be 22. Is that okay? Are we together? So you have it, your scale tool, and you have your notification tool. Then once you are done scaling it down, making it smaller, that is the goal of using the scale tool. Once you're done making it smaller, you go back to your move tool and select your move tool. Is that okay? So that you can arrange them where you want them to be. Arrange them. Remember the principle of alignment. You arrange them properly and make sure that they are properly arranged. Is that okay? Okay, so we have our notification and we have our cards bag. Is that okay? Notification and card bag. Come on, if you have gotten to this level, celebrate yourself, celebrate yourself, celebrate yourself. Somebody says, can I import? Import what? I don't understand. Import what? What are you trying to import? I don't think I mentioned anything called importation right here. So what are you trying to import? Let me know. Are you talking about downloading? I did not say you should download. I said just copy and paste. Download is a long process. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't say you should download. I don't know. I think you guys should follow me closely now, please. Is that okay? I didn't say you should download. I said copy. Copy the icon. Don't download. Copy the icon and paste. That's much easier. That's much easier. Is that okay? Okay, great, great, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Concept. Thank you so much. Okay, now you have this. The next thing we are going to do, we are going to be doing our hero section. What did I say? Hero section. Hero section. I guess I'm pretty much very slow enough. I'm intentionally being slow so that we can carry everybody along. Just as I said, people on this training, we have the fast learners, we have the average learners, we have the slow learners. Is that okay? So I'm trying as much as I can to be very slow, that even somebody that you are too slow, you can be able to join me and flow together. Is that okay? Please, let's work together. That's why I say don't allow distraction, or if you're having network issue, then I don't think I can be slow enough to carry people that have network issue, because network issue, I don't know how poor your network is, and I can't wait for you. Is that okay? Or we are not going to finish what we are doing tonight. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to be creating a hero section. Is that okay? We are going to be creating a hero section. We are going to be creating what? A hero section. What are we creating? We are going to be creating a hero section. Now, how do we create a hero section? Everybody type hero on the comment. How do we create a hero section? The size of the icon is 22. Boluwatife, you're asking for the size. The size is 22. So I'm using 22 for both my icons. I'm using size 22. Is that okay? So a hero section, I will go to my Mr. Path again, and I will select my shape tool. Remember, shape is the third tool from the left hand side. Shape is the third tool from the left hand side. Shape is the third tool from the left hand side. What did I say again? Shape is the third tool from the left hand side. Again, shape is the third tool from the left hand side. So I go to my shape tool now, and I see that drop down, that rectangle drop down that is close to the shape tool, right? I will click on that, and it will show me my different shape. So I'm going to select my rectangle shape. The short key for that is key R. Are you with me? Key R, right? Key R, right? So R, you can just tap R on your keyboard and you get into the tool already without going through the long process. Is that okay? And you need to know how to use short keys. It makes your work faster as a designer. So I click on rectangle, and then I'm going to draw a very big rectangle box right here. Come on, walk with me. We're getting to something now. We're getting to something now. So I'm going to draw a very big rectangle box right here. Come on, guys. Are you seeing what I'm doing now? Are you seeing what I'm doing now? Are you seeing what I'm doing now? I'm going to be drawing a very big rectangle box right here. Are you seeing what I'm doing now, guys? Come on. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. Good, good, good. I love what you guys are doing. So we have a very big box right here, right now. Is that okay? We have a very big box right here, right now. I'm going to repeat that again. We have a very big box right here, right now. Again, we have a very big box right here, right now. Okay. So the next thing we are going to be doing, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. The next thing we are going to be doing, we are going to be changing the color of this rectangle. Come on, color, right? Color, step B, color. We just brought in the rectangle, and then we want to change the color of the rectangle. So I'll click on the rectangle, and then I'm going to change the color. I'll go to the fill. Everybody by now should already know how to change the color. Is that okay? Is that okay? Good, good. I'm loving this class. The energy is high here. So the size of my box, somebody wants to use my size. You can use your own size based on what works for you. But if you want to use my size, I'm using 331 by 195. I'm using 331 as the width, and I'm using 195 as the height. I'm using 331 as the width. That's 331 as the width, and then I'm using 195 as the height. Is that okay? So in case you want to use that. Okay, so I'll change my color. So what color do I want to use today? I think I want to use the same color I have up here, right? Or maybe I want to use something different. Let's see the color I want to use. Okay, let me use something milky. No. Okay. What color will I use? Let me use something. Okay, let me use something off-white. Let me use a kind of an off-white. I think I like that off-white. Let me use a kind of off-white color, a kind of. So we're going to be using an off-white color. Come on, everybody work with me now. A kind of an off-white color. So we're going to be working with that, or let's say gray. No, off-white is cool. Or gray. Let me see. Oh, not off-white. Let's use gray. We are going to be using gray, a kind of a dark gray, right? So we're going to be using a kind of a dark gray color right here. A dark gray color right here. Come on, walk with me. A dark gray color right here. So the color code I'm using, for those that want to use my color code, I'm using the color code of 393939. So a dark gray. So I'm using a kind of a dark gray. 393939. That's my color code. You can just type it in here in the field. 393939. So that is the color code I'm using. Is that okay? So the color code I'm using is 393939. Again, 393939. So now I've gotten the color code. Come on, are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? I hope we're not leaving anybody. I hope no man down. No man down. I hope no man down. Come on. I hope no man down. No man down. We don't want to leave anybody behind. That's our motto. As far as you're not a terrorist, no man down. Okay, so I'm using 39393939. So that's what I'm using for my design. So 393939 is working fine. Okay, so now I have this 3939. I'm going to bring in a picture. So a picture, I'm going to bring in a picture of a wristwatch or a shoe or something. Is that okay? So I've already taught you guys on how to bring in pictures. Is that okay? So let's go to that website that we went to yesterday, FreePic, in order to get picture. Is that okay? So let's go to the website we went through yesterday, FreePic, to get pictures. So I'll open a new browser, a new browsing tab rather. I'll open a new browsing tab and I'll go to FreePic, freepic.com. I will go to freepic.com. Come on, walk with me. Freepic.com. Now I'm in freepic.com. I will search for okay, let me search for something. I'll search for let me search for something cool. I'm on freepic.com right here. Okay, so let me search for sneakers. Maybe let me search for sneakers. Come on, walk with me, guys. Let me search for sneakers, guys. Sneakers. Let's search for sneakers. So let's search for sneakers. Let's search for sneakers, guys. So let's see sneakers. Let's assume we want to sell sneakers. So let's search for sneakers. So sneakers. So these are wonderful sneakers. So I'll just select the one that is free. I'll find the one that is free. I think I like this one, this AI. This one is also nice, but this one is not free. So let's get a nice sneakers that we want to promote as our shopping cart. I like this one. I like this one. So I'll select this one. I like this one. I like this one. You can select any one of your choice, guys. You can select any one of your choice. Is that okay? You can select anyone. Make sure it's a free one. Walk with me. Walk with me. Make sure it's a free man. It's a free one. So I'll select this one. I like this one. I'll click on this one. Okay. Now, one thing I love about using free pick is that we want to remove the background of these sneakers. Is that okay? We want to remove the background of these sneakers. So free picks makes that very easy for you. In the past, we have to go to another website called Remove BG to remove the background, or we can remove it directly on Figma if we are using plugins. Is that okay? We can remove it directly on Figma when we introduce plugins to you. Is that okay? But right now, we are doing everything on free pick. Is that okay? Free pick. Is that okay? So I'll just come to free pick. You see this place that says remove. 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 Remember, for the free version of removing background, you just have only one trial. You have only one trial for your free account on free pick. So make sure you don't misuse the trial. You only have one free trial. Is that okay? So make sure you use it judiciously. Is that okay? So I'll use it judiciously by removing the background from this picture. I'll just click on it and the background from the picture is removed. If you want to do it again, you have to use another account or you have to pay for the premium version of free pick. Now my background has been removed. So let me download my PNG file. My background has been removed. So I download my PNG file now. Download. Okay. For those of you that want to use the exact design I'm using, check the Telegram group. I'll be sending the exact design for you. So that in case you want to use the exact shoe I'm using, I'll be sending it for you as well. Is that okay? So I've sent it for you on the Telegram. For those of you that are interested in using the exact design I'm using. Okay, is that okay? For those of you that want to use the exact design I'm using, I can also send the link. I can also send the link for you on the comment section on this YouTube live in case you want to copy the link and download the exact design I'm using. Okay, is that okay? So please, everybody, make sure you get your own design. You can also get your own design if you choose to. Is that okay? Good. So now I've downloaded my image. Come on, if you have downloaded your image, put on the comment section, done, 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 done. If you have removed and downloaded your image, put on the comment section, done. Let me know how many people are really firing on and are not relenting, are saying to themselves, I can, I will, and I must. Come on, we're not going to relent. We must do UI UX. Whether people like it or not, we must become UI UX designers tonight. Okay, so I come to the Figma and then I'm going to go to shape. Come on, walk with me. Walk with me. I'm going to go to shapes, click on shapes, and I'm going to go to image, just like what we did yesterday. How to bring in an image inside of your design. Is that okay? How to bring in an image inside of your design. So I'll go to shape 2. Come on, I'll go to shape 2. Come on, are you with me right now? I love you guys. I'm waiting for you. I will go to shape 2. I will go to shape 2. Where am I going to? Shape 2. Where is shape 2? From the counting from your left, the top 2 from your left, number 3. The top 2 from your left, number 3. Right? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. That is your shape 2. If you're forgotten about where shape 2 is, that is your shape 2. You click on the shape 2 and then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last option under the shape 2, the last option under the shape 2 is your image/video option. Is that okay? Come on, walk with me. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. Don't leave me behind. I'm not going to leave you behind. I love you. Don't leave me behind. I'm not going to leave you behind. PDU loves you. Is that okay? So I click on image. And I'll go and select the image I'm using. So we have done this before. When you click on image, it will open your PC for you, where you're going to see your downloads or anywhere your downloads normally comes to when you download things. Is that okay? This is basic computer now, right? So you click on your downloads, select your image, and then you open. We did this yesterday for those of you that attended yesterday's class. And then you are going to hold your shift key. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Please, you say man is down. Where are you down, please? I hope you're not part of the terrorists. But if you're not part of terrorists, where are you down? Exactly what I'm doing now, we did it yesterday. Were you not in class yesterday, please? or you didn't watch our yesterday's video. That might be the problem, right? So where are you down? Please tell me so that I can help you. Okay. So we come here and then we draw the shoe. Is that okay? We draw the shoe and then we place it somewhere here. So I can place mine here. Are you seeing it? So I'll place mine at the right hand side. Are you seeing it? Great. I'll place mine at the right hand side. Nice one. I'll place mine at the right hand side. Nice one. Are we together? I'll place mine at the right hand side. Nice and clean. 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 Okay. Come on. If you have done this, come on, celebrate yourself now. Celebrate yourself with any emoji you want to celebrate yourself. This is simple. This is easy. This is simple. This is easy. This is part of what we did yesterday, bringing an image inside your design. I don't think it's different, except you were not a participant of yesterday's class or you did not watch the video of yesterday, which is a problem. I told you, any class you miss, make sure you go watch the video. Okay, so that is how we do it. So let's do it one more time for those that maybe one thing or the other, they are being left behind. Is that okay? So let's make sure there is completely no man down. So let me undo this. And then let me go back to my image. So you go to free pick, go back to free pick, search what you're looking for, sneakers. When you search it, the search result pops up. You select any of your choice. Make sure you're not selecting the pro. Are we together? You want to select the free. So you select the free just like I've done. I selected the free. And then when you select the free, at the top right, left-hand side of your screen, you see where you can remove the background. Are you not seeing it? Background? Look at it. Look at where my mouse cursor is shaking. Background, original, remove, replace. 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 Is that okay? So once you go there, just hit the remove button and it will remove the background for you. Once it's done removing the background, your image is going to be in PNG format. You just download the PNG of the image and that is all. Once you have downloaded it on your PC, this is now basic computer. You go back to your Figma, and I've taught you guys this thing yesterday, right? You go back to your Figma, go back to your shape tool. Is that okay? Go back to your shape tool. Go back to your shape tool. Where is the shape tool? The third tool by the left. When counting from your left hand side, let's count together. 1, again, 2, again, 3. Is that okay? 1, again, 2, again, 3. Is that okay? Now, when you come to the third tool, you click on the drop down close to it, and then you will see different options. Now we are going to count until we get to the option of the image and video. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which option are we clicking? The 7th option. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are clicking the 7th option. Hooray! Celebrate yourself. You are clicking the 7th option. Hooray! Is that okay? So we click on the image. Where you click on the image, you go to, this is now basic computer. I believe you should know where your download comes to your PC. Is that okay? Whether you're using a Mac, whether you're using a Windows, I believe you know where your download comes on your PC. I can't teach you this one. Is that okay? That's why the basic of this class is knowing how to use a computer system. Is that okay? That's the basic standard, right? So when you open your PC, it's not showing on my screen right now because I'm sharing only one part of my screen. Is that okay? But it will pop up for you. It's like a pop-up. We did this yesterday. It will pop up for you, and then you go to your download. Mine, everything I download comes to my download. So I'll go to my download and I'll see the image. I'll click on the image and I'll click open. Is that okay? I'll click on the image and I'll click open. When I click open, it's going to open for me. So immediately it opens, I'm going to see that little image on my cursor, hanged on my cursor. So the image will be hanged on my cursor, right? Are you seeing it? My cursor is moving. Don't just click it. Then you can hold your shift key and then you drag where you want to put it. We did this yesterday. Is that okay? You drag until the size you want, and then you release your shift key and you release your left click. And then you can now drag it and place it where you want to be on your screen. If you have achieved this, just say in the comment section, I love PDU. Are we together? See on the comment section, I love PDU. So we have this right now. I think everybody that was left behind, we have carried everybody back. Everybody is together with us right now. Okay. So now we have done this. Let's get a text. Let's get a text. So we select text 2. We select text 2. Is that okay? And then we create a box here because we want to type a headline. We want to type a copy, a headline. Is that okay? So we create a box here and we say, someone give me a very good headline that you use in buying all this your products on Jumia, you use in buying all this your products on Alibaba, you use in buying all this your products on Amazon. What did they say? Let me find something. Biggest, let me just call this biggest week sales. Biggest week sales. Biggest sales. Okay, biggest sales of the month. Let's use biggest sales of the month for this. So let's increase the size of the text now. Walk with me. Okay, buy 3 and get 1 free. Okay, I love this. Buy 3 and get 1 free. Let's use that. Buy 3 and get 1 free. Let's help Temu. Let's help Temu. Let's help Temu. Buy 3 and get 1 free. Okay, buy 3 and get 1 free. Okay, now let's increase the size of this text. The text is too small. The text is too small. Highlight the text. Highlight the text and then increase the size of that text. So I'm going to make mine to be like 24. So 24 is okay for me. Are you guys with me? 24. We are using 24. Is that okay? So I'm going to be using 24. Let me increase this a little and see. Okay, let's see 28. Let's see 30. Will 30 be good? Okay. Okay, buy 3 and get 1 free. Let me change that text. I want to change that text. So let's use someone's added something here I like. Let's use quality sneakers. Let's use quality sneakers. Let's use quality sneakers for 50% off. I think I like this. Quality sneakers for 50% off. Great. I like this. So let's make sure we have this. Then let's increase the boldness. Let's increase the boldness. Let's increase the boldness of this text now. You highlight it again. Make sure, are you seeing that place that says regular? Are you seeing that place that says regular? If you can see that place that says regular, just put on the comment section regular. You see that place that says regular under your typography, right? So change the regular to make it semi-bold. Make it semi-bold. Come on, walk with me, guys. Walk with me, guys. Make it semi-bold. What did I say? Semi-bold. Come on. Semi-bold. Is that okay? Semi-bold. So we're going to be using semi-bold for this. Make it semi-bold. Is that okay? So we are using semi-bold for it. Highlight the text and make it semi-bold. Are we together? Semi-bold. So we don't change that to semi-bold. Is that okay? Semi-bold. Good. Good. So now we have this. Let's create a button for the call to action. So we go back to our shape 2. We go back to our shape 2. Come on, guys. Are you guys with me? We go back to our shape 2. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Come on, if you're with me, say yeah, yeah. Put your ear on the comment section. Okay, so we go back to our shape 2, select the rectangle shape and draw a rectangle shape, right? This is going to be our CTA, our call to action for this. This is going to be CTA, our call to action for this. Come on, walk with me, guys. So the size of my CTA, this is going to be our CTA, right? This is going to be our CTA. I see what I'm saying, guys. This is going to be our CTA. This is going to be our CTA. Right? So the CTA here, I'm going to be using a color for this rectangle. Come on. Add the rectangle, guys. Add the rectangle. What color? I'm going to be clicking the fill. I'm going to be looking for the color. I'm going to be using like this gold. I'm going to be using a kind of a gold color, like the gold. I'm going to be using a kind of a gold color, right? A gold color, kind of. So the gold color I'm using is E2AC0B. 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 So I'm going to be using that, a kind of a gold color. Is that okay? I'm going to be using a kind of a gold color here. But let me use a darker version of the gold color. A lighter version. I'm just checking through which one I will use. Okay, let's see the lighter version. Let's see the lighter version. I want the one. Let me see. I'm coming. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me know the one I want to use that is best for me. Okay, I'm going to use a lighter version. I think the lighter version is nice. So I'm going to use a lighter version. So the version I'm using is F9BD0A. F9BD0A. So it's nice, it's okay. So I'm going to use a lighter version, F9BD0A. So inside there, I'm going to put another text now. Come on, walk with me. Walk with me. I'm going to put another text now inside, and this text is going to be called add to cart. So it's going to be called add. It's going to be called add to cart. So it's an add to cart text, add to cart. So I'll make the text smaller, highlight the text. The text is too big. The text is too big. I'm going to make it smaller, maybe like 16. Okay, I think 14 is okay. Expand it. 14 to 16 is okay. So I have add to cart. Are we together? Add to cart. Add to cart. Are you seeing it? Come on. Are you seeing it, guys? Are you guys with me? Come on. If you're with me, say right on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to see add to cart. Add to cart. So we have a very nice add to cart there. Add to cart. Is that okay? Come on. If you're with me, say right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. There's no time. There's no time for you to dull yourself. Say right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. I hope we are not leaving anybody behind. All I just did was I added a rectangle and then I added a text on top of the rectangle. Is that okay? I added a text on top of the rectangle. That is all I just did. Is that okay? Let me do it one more time for those that we are leaving behind, just for them. Okay. So for those that were leaving behind, I went to the shape tool again. This is for you. I went to rectangle, selected my rectangle tool for my call to action button, and then I changed the color. I selected the rectangle, went to the right hand side, and I selected fill. I went to the fill section, clicked on the fill color. I selected a color that is like a light gold or yellow or anyone you guys want to call it, right? And then I selected that color. And then after selecting the color, I selected my text tool, and then I created a text box inside that particular button, the call to action button, to add my call to action text, which is add to cart. Is that okay? Now, when I typed it, my text was too big. So what I did was that I highlighted the entire text with Control A, and I went to the property at the right hand side, and I changed the size. The size was too big. The size was 24, and I changed it to 14. Is that okay? You can decide to make your own smaller, maybe 13, maybe 12, but make sure it's visible. Is that okay? So I changed it to 14 or 13, anyone you desire. Then when I changed it there, I expanded the text box so that it can be horizontal instead of vertical. And then I moved it to the center of that particular box. So you have a very nice add to cart. Is that okay? We have a very nice add to cart over here. If you want to bring something forward, just right click on it. I think someone is asking, Sarah is asking, if you want to bring something forward, just right click on it and you see the option that says bring to front. You can take something back, you can say send to back, or you can use the short key using your bracket key on your keyboard. Anyone, your bracket key can do that, or you can right click on it and say bring to front or take to back. Do you get it? Thank you, Sarah, for that question. Okay, now you have done this. I think we have done this, and this is nice. So we go to the next section and select a text, and then we are going to create a little text box here and call this trending products. Trending products. So we have a heading here that says trending products. Is that okay? Because I want to create something at the bottom. Is that okay? Come on, guys, work with me, work with me, work with me. Are we together? Trending products. We're almost done. Trending products, where you are going to have different product cards and all that. Trending product. So we come here. Are we there? Trending products. We come here. Now we are going to draw another select. Make sure you have typed this text that says trending product. Are we together? Make sure you have typed the text that says trending product. What did I say? Trending product. Come on. If everybody has gotten that, can I see yes, 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 yes on the comment? No man down. Can I see yes, 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 yes on the comment? Yes, 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 yes on the comment. Now, if you have done that, go and select your rectangle again. I think we have used rectangle a lot, so I won't be telling you guys how to use rectangle again, because most of you already know how to use that. Is that okay? So trending products. So you create a rectangle like this. Are you seeing what I'm doing? You create a rectangle like this. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Come on. Walk with me. 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 You create a rectangle like this. Are you seeing it? Come on. Walk with me. You create a rectangle like this. Very nice. Very good. Like this. So you create a rectangle like this. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Walk with me. I love you. I'm not going to leave you behind. PDU cannot leave you behind. Are you with me? Okay. Thank you so much. So now we have this rectangle. Is that okay? So we are going to be putting a color inside of this rectangle. So we are going to be using a kind of off-white. So we are going to be changing the color to a kind of off-white. So let me use off-white, a kind of off-white. That's what we are going to be using. Good. So I'm using a kind of an off-white color. The color code I'm using is FFF9E4. FFF9E4. What did I say? FFF9E4. FFF9E4. FFF9E4 for those of you that want to use the exact color I'm using. Is that okay? FFF9E4. Now we have this color. You can go and download another sneakers, but I don't have time to start doing that. So it's the same process. You can go and download as much sneakers as you want, because you're going to, you're supposed to that. Come on, do you get me, guys? Come on, if you get me, say yes. Come on, say yes. Say yes. Say yes. That's it. Say yes. You can go and download another sneakers, or if you have time, but I don't have the time, so I'm going to be using the exact same sneakers for the trending product. Do you get what I'm saying? But you can go and download more sneakers as much as you want. Is that okay? Good. So I come here and I go to shape 2 and I select the image again and I select that same sneakers, and then I open it, the same thing. I draw the sneakers inside the box. Is that okay? So these are products, assuming that these are different sneakers. Is that okay? But we are just using the same sneakers. Me, I'm using the same sneakers because of time. But you make sure if you want to download more different sneakers, you can. Is that okay? Good. So after we add the sneakers in here, we are going to put the price. Is that okay? The price of the sneakers, right? We are going to put the price of the sneakers below, the name of the sneakers and the price. So let's select a text. Man down. Olorofemi, what are you doing that is man down? Please let me know. What are you doing that is man down? Because I don't think I've done something different right now. It's the same thing we did at the top, drawing a box and bringing in a picture. That is exactly what we are doing again. Repetition. Principle of repetition. Is that okay? Principle of repetition. There is nothing so different now I've done. Is that okay? So, but if you have a problem, Olorufemi, let me know so that I can help you. Is that okay? Right? So what I'm going to do now, I'll add a text here at the bottom of these sneakers. Is that let's give a type of a sneakers. I'll call this exclusive. So I'll call this exclusive sneakers. I'm just giving it a name. Exclusive sneakers. Are we together? Exclusive sneakers. Exclusive sneakers. Just Control D. What did I say? Control D. And you tap D. Control key, you tap D. Again. Hold your control key, you tap D. And the last time, hold your control key. And I can use my arrow key to bring it down. So this is price for Naira. Do you guys see what I did here? This is price for 250,000 Naira. You can decide to use whatever you want to use. You want to use dollars, you want to use any currency, cedis, right? You want to use rand, is that okay? Right? You want to use Kenyan shillings, any currency you want to use. Is that okay? So you can decide to do that. Back to the bold. What bold are you talking about? Oluko, what bold are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean by back to the bold. What bold are you talking about? Please identify the place you're talking about. I don't know the bold you're talking about. What bold? Okay, 250, right? Have we gotten this? Have we gotten this? Let me do this again. Let me do this again. all I just did was I duplicated the text. Instead of me to create another text, I duplicated the text. That is all I did. Is that okay? Let me undo and do it again. Listen to me. Listen to me. Once you have done the exclusive sneakers, you have written that. I want to use the same size of text. Is that okay? You can decide to create another box. That's your choice if you want to do it that way. But I'm just showing you guys another technique that you can use in creating a text by duplicating. You can decide to go ahead and select the text tool again and create another box for your text. It's still okay. Is that okay? It's still okay. It still give you the same result. Is that okay? You will still get the same result. Is that okay? So I'm just showing you guys something new. So in order to duplicate, select what you want to duplicate and just tap Control D. The moment you tap Control D, that thing has been duplicated. Go to your arrow key on your keyboard, either your up and down arrow key on your keyboard. I believe you should know where your arrow key is, and then you just drag it down. You tap it for one of them. You know, when something duplicates, they are on top of each other. Is that okay? They are staying on top of each other. So you need to bring one down or take one upward for you to see that it has duplicated. Is that okay? Are we together? To see that it has duplicated. Is that okay? Thank you so much. So now you have duplicated it. Now you have duplicated it. You now come here and then now you have duplicated it. You come here and write the price, 250,000. Is that okay? 250,000 naira. Is that okay? Great. So we have this. Come on. If you have gotten to this side, just say right on, right on, right on, right on, right on, right on. I think we have been able to carry everybody along at this point. Say right on, right on, right on. Come on. Can I get that? Right on, right on, right on. To make your words bold is very simple. In order to make your word bold, just copy the text, highlight the text, go to your typography section, and you will see the option there. On default is at a regular. Change it to semi-bold. Is that okay? That is how you make your word bold. Is that okay? As simple as that. Is that okay? That is how you make your word bold. Highlight your text, go to the property area under typography. You will see where the option is for regular at default. Change it to, you click on that drop down and you change it to what? Semi-bold. Check your network. Are we together? Okay, are we together? So now you have done this. Are we together? Pardon, we have taken more time. Now you have done this. This is the final step we are going to do now. This is the final step we are going to do, and we are completely done. Are we together? This is the final step we are going to do, and we are done for tonight. Is that okay? This is the final step we are going to do, and we are done for tonight. This is the final step we are going to do, and we are done for tonight. Is that okay? So what we are going to do now is that we come to this, hold your shift key, and then you select all the items to group them. Is that okay? You select all the items to group them. You select all the items to group them. What did I say? Select all the items and group them. What did I say? Select all the items and group them. Select all the items and group them. Now, this is what we are going to do together. Let's go. You select the background I will select the shoe. I will select the exclusive sneakers. I will select the 250,000 naira. How am I selecting them? Listing. What I'm teaching you is critical, very critical. Hold down your shift key and then you select your element by tapping on it. I will select the background. That's the first thing of this shoe. I will select the shoe itself. I will select the exclusive sneakers and I'll select the 250,000 naira. The moment you have selected all of them, they will be highlighted with a blue line. You right click on them and you say group selection. You right click and say group selection. You right click on them and say group selection. What did I say? Group selection. You select group selection. Are you seeing it? I have grouped them. Come on, if you have grouped your own, put on the comment section, group. Put on the comment section, group. Group. Work with me. Put on the comment section, group. Put on the comment section, group. If you have grouped yours, I'm going to do the grouping one more time. So let me ungroup mine. To ungroup, you can right click on it and say ungroup. Right click on what you group and you see the option here that says ungroup. To ungroup. So let me group it again for people that we left behind, because this is the last thing we want to do right now. I will select the background, holding my shift key down, select the background, select the sneakers, select the exclusive sneakers, select the 250,000 naira. And then once I find out that everything is being selected, I will right click on them and then I will select group selection. Group selection, is that okay? Now, the moment I select group selection, I can now duplicate this. Is that okay? I can duplicate this for the rest of the design. I don't need to be doing this design again and again. I can duplicate it and edit it. So I will just duplicate quickly. I will duplicate. So look at it. I'm duplicating one. I see what I'm doing. I'm duplicating them as a group, and I will duplicate it here for the bottom here. Two. Are you see what I'm doing? I'm just duplicating them as a group. I'll duplicate it here. 4. Are you seeing it? So now I have something wonderful like this. So I just grouped everything and then I started duplicating. Is that okay? I grouped everything so that when I duplicate them, they will come as one. Is that okay? Are we together? So I duplicated them and then I have 4 amazing cards, 4 amazing trendy products. You can go further to edit the individual product with different shoe item and change their name if you want to do so. Is that okay? Come on. If you are enjoying PDU, just put I love PDU on the comment section. If you are enjoying our lecture, put I love PDU on the comment section. I don't think there's anywhere on the internet they are doing it like this. I'm going to do that again for those we are leaving behind. There's a certain Jane that she's in her spirit. She's saying that if we can do that again, the grouping, I'm going to do that again one more time and I will duplicate. Is that okay? Duplicate, Control D. Steven, to duplicate, you tap Control D. Another short way of doing it, but it might be complicated for some of you, is for you to hold your alternate key, and immediately you hold your alternate key, you find out that your mouse cursor becomes double. You can now drag to duplicate. That is for those of you that wants to do advanced duplication. The most easiest is to tap Control D and it will duplicate, and you can drag the duplicate to where you want it to be. Is that okay? But for those of you that wants to do like me, advanced duplication, you can hold your alternate key and then just drag, and that thing duplicates automatically by holding down your alternate key and dragging, and that duplicates automatically. For those of you that want advanced duplication. Is that okay? So anyone you want. So let me undo and do again. Just the last time. Are we together? Let me undo and do again. So what did I do? I first of all highlighted everything. I highlighted everything again. Emmanuel Peter, you say you are lost. Now listen, I'm back to where you are. Listen now, listen. Some of us, we are not listening, because I believe if you are listening to me, what I've done so far, you should be able to get it. But if you're not listening, listen now. I held my control key and I selected all the elements on this product, starting from the background. Held my control key, and then I selected the background. I selected the shoe by tapping on it. Remember, how am I selecting it? I'm just tapping on it with my left click. I selected the background, selected the shoe, tapped on the exclusive sneakers, and tapped on the 250,000 naira. The moment I'm done tapping on it, I make sure my mouse cursor is on top of what I've selected, and I right click. And the moment I right click, I'm going to see different options, and I'm going to look for the option that says group selection. This thing is easy. I believe that you know how to operate computer. If you know how to operate computer, you should have done grouping on Microsoft Word, or you should have done grouping on one of these apps that are very popular. Is that okay? It's almost, even though you know how to use Canva, it's almost the same thing. Is that okay? So you come here and select group selection. And immediately you do that, it has been grouped. So once you have grouped it, you can use any of the duplication mechanism. You can tap Ctrl D, it will duplicate, or you can hold your alternate key down, which is what I'm doing. You can hold your alternate key down, and the moment you hold your alternate key, can you see my mouse cursor? My mouse cursor becomes double to show you that you want to duplicate. Is that okay? That's the short way of duplicating. Another way, if you don't want to use Ctrl D. Are you guys with me? So if you don't want to use Ctrl D, that's the short way. You hold your alternate key down and then you duplicate. So let's do it together. Let's duplicate 4. Let's duplicate it into four parts. Is that okay? So let's go. So let's go. I'm going to duplicate this into 4 parts. I go duplicate 1. So are you seeing it? 1. Duplicate 2. Are you seeing it? As simple as that. As simple as ABCD. Are we together? So I've duplicated. So we have something amazing like this. The reason why you're not seeing the other content is, you know, an app now, when you scroll, it's supposed to be scrollable, right? But we have not done prototyping for me to show you that, right? So it's scrollable. When you scroll, that's when you see the other content of the second shoe. That's the right top of the second shoe. Is that okay? Good. So that's how it is. So once you're done, the next thing is for you to export. Click on the frame. I've taught you how to export yesterday. Click on the frame. You can go ahead and make your own, change your shoe. Don't make all the shoe to look the same. Go and download more sneakers, change your shoe. Is that okay? Download more sneakers, change your shoe. Don't make all the shoe to be the same. Download more sneakers, change your shoe. Don't make your shoe to be the same. And click on the entire frame. That place you see iPhone 16-1, and then you export. Come on, if you've had an amazing time tonight, just say some beautiful things about PDU tonight as we come to the end of tonight's class. Make sure you take your test. We're about to send your test now. We're about to send your test now. Make sure you take your test. 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 We are about to send your test now. So make sure you take your test. Make sure you take your test, and make sure we are going to be giving you a project. Your project 1 will be coming from what we learned today. No project, no test, no certification. I've told you that several times. No project, no test, no certification. So from this, we are going to be giving you your first project by tomorrow morning. Remember, tomorrow is not class. We don't have training tomorrow on Wednesday. Tomorrow is for your project, right? Tomorrow is for your project. Tomorrow is for your project. We don't have to class tomorrow. We are going to be giving you your project tomorrow so that you can do your project tomorrow. Is that okay? Tomorrow is for your project. Is that okay? Tomorrow is for your project. Tomorrow is for your project. Is that okay? Tomorrow is for your project. Tomorrow is for your project. Tomorrow is for your project. So we are going to be dropping the test link right now so that everybody can take their test tonight. Is that okay? So if you're on our Telegram platform, the test link will be dropped there. On the YouTube chat, the test link will also be dropped on the YouTube chat. Is that okay? It will also be dropped on the YouTube chat. So check it on the live chat. We have dropped the test link. So please go take your test now. Go take your test now. It has also been pinned. Go and take your test now. 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 Everybody, compulsory. I want to see your design posted on the Telegram group. We can't be taking this so much effort to teach you something and you are not performing. You are not following. You are not doing. So everybody, post your design. Let's see it coming in now on the Telegram group. Let's see the design. Let's see it coming in now on the Telegram group. Let's see it coming in now on the Telegram group. In order for you to export, it's very simple. Click on the design. Click on the iPhone 16. The entire frame. Click on it. Scroll down. You're going to see export at the top and at the bottom. Click on the iPhone 16. Look at where my mouse cursor is. Click on the iPhone 16 and make sure that that blue line is surrounding the whole of the frame. Is that okay? The entire frame, the blue line is surrounding the entire frame. Once you have that, you want to go to the right-hand side, which is your property of your frame, and scroll down. You will see the option that says export. Export. What did I say? Export. E-X-P-O-R-T. You will see a plus button just in front of the export. Click on that plus button and you see the option that says export iPhone 16-1. Is that okay? You can choose the export type you want to use. Is it a PNG? Is it a JPG? Is it an SVG? Is it a PDF? Is that okay? Are we together? So you can go ahead and choose between PNG and JPG to export. Once you select the file type, which is PNG or JPG, you click on that big button that says export iPhone 16-1. Immediately you do that, your design should have downloaded on your PC. I think I've done a wonderful job tonight with amazing students. Come on, celebrate yourself. I just want to see you drop amazing things for yourself. It's not easy for you to make sure you are here even when our time have elapsed. You guys are still working. I give you guys the thumbs up. Thank you so much, and we apologize for taking more than the time. We're supposed to end by 9:30. We took extra 20 something minutes just to make sure we finish this tonight. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you guys. Give an emoji for yourself. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Come on, drop an emoji for yourself tonight. Drop an emoji for yourself tonight. You're amazing. We love you. We love you. Go and take your test. Go and take your test. The test has been posted. The test has been posted. The test has been posted on your Telegram platform and also on this YouTube chat. Go and take your test. Is that okay? The test has been posted and it has been pinned as well. Go and take your test. Go and take your test. Go and take your test. Okay. Thank you so much. I think at this junction, we're going to have an amazing night. Huh? Sleep well, sleep tight. Cheers to you. Remember, sip something tonight before you go to bed. And I wish you well. Good night, guys. Thank you. Remember, at PDU, learning is the foundation to innovation. Good night. Love you guys. Mwah. Please, we want you guys to post these on your social media and tag PDU. Post your design. For those of you on LinkedIn, post it on LinkedIn. For those of you on X or Twitter, whatever you call it, post it on your X or Twitter and tag PDU Africa. Please do that so that we can repost you. We can showcase your work. Make sure you post it online tonight and tag PDU Africa. We'll do well to repost you and showcase your work to your amazing audience. Is that okay? So post it on LinkedIn, post it on your X. Thank you so much.